That'sOurUs.com. That's Our Us, where dreams soak in.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365.
As these teams move closer to the end of the season and potential playoff berths, and certainly for Cleveland, they took another step in that right direction last night with the come-from-behind 4-3 win, improving to 87-64 on the season. The Guardians now 5 games ahead of second-place Kansas City. Minnesota 7.5 games off the pace, and the Twins trying to hang in there in the wild card hunt. Minnesota right now just a game and a half ahead of Detroit for that third and final wild card position. Seattle just 2 games back. They are in the picture as well. Jim Rosenhaus with you on a great night for baseball as we have about a half hour prior to tonight's first pitch. And once again, mainly clear skies, moderate temperatures, and the Guardians trying to make it 2 straight over the Twins, 4 in a row overall. And they will have Gavin Williams on the mound tonight, opposed by a rookie, Zebby Matthews for Minnesota. Stay tuned. More to come after this.
Stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic and your patience is running thin? Flip that nuts frustration into an nuts moment of delight with Planters. With each perfectly seasoned peanut, find the silver lining in your commute as you turn delay into relish. When traffic gets tough, the tough gets snacking with Planters Peanuts, your perfect travel companion for making the best out of the nuttiest situations. Planters, turning everyday nuts into nuts moments of joy. Available at Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Guardians.
The Cleveland Guardians are proud of our commitment to breaking barriers. From the signing of Minnie Minoso, MLB's first Afro-Latino player, and Bobby Avila, the first Mexican-born player in MLB's history, to unveiling a third field in Ohio's largest Hispanic neighborhood thanks to Jose Ramirez. We celebrate and uplift different cultures here in Northeast Ohio and abroad, including the Dominican Republic, where we, in partnership with MLB's Dominican Republic office and Eton, hosted Playboy clinics in Jose Ramirez's hometown of Bani with local children. The Guardians are honored to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month through the great game of baseball.
Pizza lovers, get ready for a slice of Cleveland pride. Georgio's Pizza, locally owned and operated for nearly 25 years, serves up the best pizza in town. Pop in for calzones, pepperoni rolls, and right now, get a half-sheet 2-topping pizza for only $15. For all fans who check in at today's game using the MLB Ballpark app, if the Guardians score the first run, you get a free order of breadsticks with any online order. Fresh right out of the oven. Georgio's Pizza, locally owned, Cleveland proud.
When it comes to listing your home for sale, everyone and their mom has advice.
Oh, honey, who's going to want to buy this place? On a cul-de-sac? It's literally a dead end.
But for professional advice, a Remax agent actually knows best.
Libera tu espíritu ganador. Apuestas deportivas y cientos de juegos de casino. Disfruta de pagos en minutos, una plataforma segura y atención personalizada en todo momento. Pronostica, diviértete y lleva tu pasión al siguiente nivel. Betcris.
One man away, Pete Alonso coming up. Pitch to Alonso.
That's driven deep to left by Alonso, and that is way gone. Whoa. What a shot from Pete Alonso to put the icing on in the 9th. An enormous home run for Alonso, his 14th of the year to make it 6-2 New York. Man, did he crush that.
That was a bomb. Wow.
Hit it 112 miles an hour. It went 446 feet.
Center field, Perkins giving it a run, still back, Perkins leaps, he got it! Blake Perkins! A superhero act out in center field, timed it up perfectly, and that was going to be a home run. He just took one away from Lars Nootbaar. What a play by Blake Perkins out in center. Made it look easy, like he does everything.
High fly ball, deep left center, Doyle back, see ya! Boarding flight 50 home runs! Aaron Judge has done it again!
April, it's 50. I'm going to give him the silent treatment because you know what? I'm really out of words. I don't know what else to say other than to listen to you say, see ya.
And Mack lifts his ball high and deep to right. How about a walk-off Brady? Put that one in your Rockies opening day memory book.
40 favorite. The total is 8 tonight, and to a pitching prop I like out west, and that is Jordan Montgomery of the D-backs to go over 3.5 strikeouts. Now get this, 24 straight left-handed starters have gone over this line against the Rockies in the past 2 months, and Montgomery had 8 Ks against him a month ago. All he needs is 4 today. On top of that, the Rockies have the 3rd highest strikeout rate against lefties in the past month. 24 straight, let's make it 25. Jordan Montgomery over 3.5 strikeouts tonight for the D-backs. Now, you can join me there or pick one of your own when you download the Bet365 app. But remember, when you bet $5, you get $200 in bonus bets. Terms and conditions apply. That's the Bet365 Never Ordinary Minute. I'm Scott Davidson.
21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back to Guardians Warm-Up. Kyle Manzardo is joining us and had the big home run in last night's game. And Kyle, obviously a chance to help the team win a game. You get back to the dugout after the home run. It's the 8th inning. For a lot of teams, it's not automatic in the 9th. But as you're looking out there at Emmanuel Clase in the 9th inning, what's going through your mind in terms of your chances the Guardians win the game?
Yeah, I mean, we know who we got back there. You know what I mean? So there's a very, very good chance we're going to win the game if we're leading going into the 9th. That kind of goes without being said, but it's a cool feeling, man.
Is there no stress?
I mean, there's still some stress, but it's you're a lot more relaxed in there than you feel like you should be.
You look at your time here this second time around, and we talked to you when you first came up and you had the 2 home runs in that first game back. As you've settled into it now, still a big difference for you in how you feel at the plate, whether you get results or not, but just the day-to-day?
Yeah. I mean, I feel a lot better this go around. I feel that's been coming up in the games, but it's also just in the way I'm doing my work and preparing and kind of understanding the DH role.
When you look at having an opportunity to clinch a postseason berth, clinch a division here this week, what's the feeling like in that clubhouse on a day-to-day basis as you get closer to some really nice accomplishments?
I mean, I think everybody's goal whenever we show up to the field is just to win that day. Worry about tomorrow. But we got to take care of business today before we can be thinking I'm too far down the road. But I don't know. I think we know where we're at right now.
They always say you got to turn the page to the next game. Harder to do that when you have a big night like you did last night.
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, but I know how bad it feels when you don't do well. So I'm not gonna let last night's results carry me through today. I'm gonna go back to work and try to just keep putting up good competitive at bats.
There are always fun moments in the pennant race, and Kyle, that was one last night for sure. Your home run late. Thanks a lot for coming by.
Thank you.
That's Kyle Manzardo, the big home run in the 8th inning last night. Stay tuned. More to come after this.
Progressive knows finding your new home was a dream come true. You wanted it close to town with a picture window overlooking a yard. And you found it. Now when you sit down to dinner, you've got front row seats too. Your neighbor's daily pickleball game. Progressive can't save you from your noisy neighbors, but we can save you money when you bundle your home and auto with us. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance, making it easy to save money. When you bundle your auto policy with home, condo, or renters, you'll earn a multi-policy discount. Easy to bundle, easy to save. Visit Progressive.com.
Tommy! I can't wait for golf this weekend, huh, buddy? Time flies. Love you, man. Oh,
Don't forget your knee brace again. We aren't in college anymore.
Moments together matter, so help protect yourself from RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or severe diabetes, you're at higher risk of landing in the hospital from RSV, and there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Is your vehicle stopping like it should? Does it squeal or grind when you brake? Don't miss out on summer brake deals at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people, Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Breathe easy.
About 20 minutes away from tonight's first pitch here at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Great baseball night as we welcome you back in to the Bet365 Guardians warm-up show. Roster moves today. The Guardians have placed Steven Kwan on the 10-day injured list with that mid-back inflammation that has had him out of the lineup since this weekend. That's retroactive to September the 14th. And they have selected the contract of outfielder Miles.
Here's a high fly ball off of the bat at Jarren Duran. That one will leave the yard and give the American League its first lead of the night. Boy, this dream season for Jarren Duran continues here with a home run in the All-Star game.
He's a man that has power and speed, a lot of speed. The Boston Red Sox got really athletic with their lineup. It's why they're succeeding, and he's going to be a huge part of the success in the second half.
1 on, 2 out, 1-1. Ohtani unleashes high into the Friday night sky and gone! Boy, does he look good in Dodger blue. Number 22 and a 2-0 lead. Ohtani's 7th home run in his last 11 games. It's a beautiful thing. Wow, that ball was crushed. My goodness.
There's a fly ball to right. And that is going to be way gone. Chourio sends one out of here to make it 3-0. Jackson Chourio with serious opposite field pop. Number 20 for the 20-year-old.
Youngest player in MLB history to record 20-plus homers, 20-plus stolen bases.
It's incredible.
High fly ball, deep right field off the bat of Soto. There it goes. See ya. Into the bleachers, a long home run. And the Yankees lead. He's done it again. A 2-home run day for Judge.
Feller Foundation, where baseball and the U.S. Navy intersect. To learn more about the Hall of Famer and Patriot Bob Feller and his service to our country, visit actofvaloraward.org and on Twitter @actofvaloraward.
Hi again, everybody. With Cleveland manager Steven Vogt, this time Hamilton. Welcome to the Manager Show. Cleveland and Minnesota have a tough act to follow. That was some kind of win.
Wow. What a ball game. It was like 4 different games all in one. Just so many emotions and so many back and forths and things that went great, things that went wrong, and then Manzardo out of nowhere hits a 2-run homer off one of the best relievers in the American League, and we walk away with a huge, huge emotional victory.
Do wins like that have any kind of a residual carryover, not so much for today, but just looking down the road? Because you were beating a guy that's been pretty much unbeatable in Pablo Lopez. You knocked him out, and then Griffin Jax is one of the best in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the way that game transpired. Matt Boyd, who's been probably one of our better starters over the last couple weeks, struggled a little bit. Pitch count got up quick. We had to get him out of there earlier than we ever anticipated. And then our bullpen holds down the fort for the rest of the game. Our guys scrape, claw, drag, kick, whatever you want to call it, back into the game. And then Kyle Manzardo hits a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 8th, and Clase comes in for a 1-2-3 save. And the dugout, the clubhouse, everybody's going crazy because those are the type of games. We played a lot of those in the first half. We played a lot of those early. But this late in the year with pressure turned up, whatever you want to call it, a game like that shows you we can win any game. When it feels like we're down by 10, when it feels like we're out of it, when we score 1 run with the bases loaded, nobody out, we're still going to scratch and claw and find a way.
I know it's not the playoffs, but these have playoff implications.
Yeah, again, we focused the players as the ones that drive this. Every game is a playoff game. And this time of year, every game does feel like a playoff game. And you inch closer and closer to that finish line when you're playing meaningful games. They all mean just a tick more. Not in the standings, not anywhere else. But we start to get that vibe that we can do this. And the boys are really confident right now.
I know you were emotional about it afterwards, and it gives everybody an indication how much this means to you. This isn't just a job. But to see Kyle Manzardo, to see Josh Naylor, how do you not get a lump in your throat?
It's just, again, like they got me off guard last night and got me emotional, but I'm not afraid of that because it means so much. And you see these guys work hard every single day. You see Kyle Manzardo in the cage every day working on hitting velo, every day working on hitting, and then to come up clutch for your team and to see your teammate watching the ball from second base and waiting for a hug with a smile. That picture right there is what the 2024 Guardians mean to each other in that clubhouse. That's the smile, that's the hug. They love each other and they love playing.
Did you have any idea Kyle Manzardo had that kind of emotion inside?
No. He's got the put him to sleep walk-up song, the mustache, just even calm demeanor, and hits the homer, spikes the bat, and chucks his helmet. I mean, that is unfiltered, raw emotion playing baseball. It's beautiful.
I also thought, in a way, Voter, it was a microcosm of the season, what a quartet of relievers did for you that are not Cade Smith, Hunter Gaddis, Tim Hare, and Emmanuel Clase. What you got from 4 guys that obviously have pitched well this year, but they're the reason you had a chance.
Yeah, and it just seems that no matter who runs through the gates, they're prepared.
One, two. Strike. Well, that pitch not going to count. We have a balk? Yeah, we have a balk.
Yeah, I don't think he stopped. I don't think Boyle stopped.
And Judge takes advantage. High, deep, and gone. Aaron Judge gives the Yankees a 2-0 lead. Well, that balk eliminated a potential strikeout.
Exactly.
And then Judge just smashed it to right field.
The 9th stolen base tonight by the Red Sox. Hamilton picks another 9 stolen bases in a game.
Club record, the Red Sox steal their 9th base. Their 9th base of this game, and David Hamilton has 4 of them. Let's check the club record for steals in a game individually, but there's the club record 9 of 10 tonight. Can you believe it?
Soto hammers this to right field and gone. A solo shot from Juan Soto, his 10th of the year, and we are all tied up. And this is belted and deep and way gone. Wow. his career.
When enjoyed on the end of a fry. This offer is valid post-win through the next day at all participating Northeast Ohio Wendy's locations.
Georgio's Pizza, locally owned and operated for nearly 25 years, serves up the best pies in the CLE. For all fans who check in at today's game using the MLB Ballpark app, if the Guardians score the first run, you get a free order of breadsticks with any online order. Georgio's Pizza, locally owned, Cleveland proud.
Get Cleveland clean at Clean Express Auto Wash. Enjoy a fast, easy, and clean experience by becoming a Wash Smart Unlimited member, where you can wash at any of our locations for one low price, starting at just $20 a month. Or choose our absolute best Ceramic 4 Ultra Wash, featuring ceramic treatment that's 4 times the shine and protection, plus free vacuums. Learn more at cleanexpresswash.com. Proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
More than 500 athletes and notable sports figures across 30 different sports are members of the Greater Cleveland Sports Hall of Fame, encouraging and inspiring those who believe in the importance of sport. To learn more, visit clevelandsportshall.com.
About 10 minutes away from tonight's first pitch here at Progressive Field. Welcome back to the Bet365 Guardians warm-up show. Time for the pitching matchup. The Twins going with rookie right-hander Zebby Matthews. Matthews is 1-3 on the season with an earned run average of 7.11 in 6 major league starts. He began the year at Single-A, but moved quickly and now is in the rotation for Minnesota. 6-5 in the minor leagues this year over 18 games with an ERA of 2.60. Gavin Williams on the mound for the Guardians. 3-9 on the year, an earned run average of 5.23. That's after 14 starts. Last time out against Tampa Bay, a loss, but he worked 5 1/3 inning.
Ball to deep right center. Siri back toward the track. At the wall, leaves and got it! He caught it! Took away a homer.
What a catch in center field by Siri. Still digesting that catch made by Jose Siri out there. A home run robber, to be sure.
One of the best plays that we've seen all season long. And boy, was it a big one.
Swing and a drive, deep toward left. Number 2,000, a home run.
Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain. Number 1,000 against German Marquez and the Colorado Rockies 7 years ago. And tonight, July 26, 2024, number 2,000 against Kyle Finnegan. A 2-run homer.
He sends a fly ball to deep center field. Harris is back. He's out of room. It's gone. 1. It's one in the air, deep right center field, and leaving the yard. A 2-home run game for Max Muncy.
1-2 from Stevens.
Carrying really well. Back to the wall. It goes, and it's gone. 3 home runs for Max Muncy.
De La Cruz rolls one. That is through. Pitch called a strike. Throw down is late. Opposite way. That is down. Base hit. Takes off. No throw. There goes De La Cruz. Called strike. Throw down. Late. De La Cruz. He takes off. Pitch swing and a miss. Throw down. It's wide.
Come home to the lights on with GE Sync Smart Lights. Set bulbs, fun strip lights, and more to turn on and off per your schedule. Or choose from millions of colors and create your own light shows with an easy-to-use mobile app. While watching or listening at home, choose Guardians colors to create the ultimate fan experience and control your lights from the couch with just your voice. Your whole family will love the convenience, and you'll enjoy the peace of mind that reliable quality products bring. Replace your ordinary bulbs with GE Sync Smart Lights today.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. From the moments that are legendary to the ones that fly under the radar. See for yourself, Guardians fans, when you sign up today and get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. So whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Bet365, the official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Guardians. 21 plus only, must be present in Ohio. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
A theme for this 2024 season, found a way to win.
Let's continue to play the way we have. Let's continue to win games, win series.
We're treating every series like a playoff series, just so we're not surprised when we get there.
Oh, what a show this club is putting on.
Every game right now for us is very important. Continue to take it day at a time.
There's only one thing that matters, and that's winning a ring. That's really all we're playing for at this point, it's postseason.
We're going to continue to fight and play hard every day.
That's what's made for a fun summer off the shores of Lake Erie. Folks, here we go again.
Cleveland Guardians Baseball is brought to you by Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Guardians. By Progressive, bundle home and auto and save at progressive.com. By Dollar Bank, proud banking partner of the Cleveland Guardians. By Marathon, join Marathon Rewards today and start earning on every fill-up.
Good evening once again, everyone. Welcome back to Progressive Field, downtown Cleveland. Guardians getting ready to take on the Twins. This is Game 2 of a 4-game series. Time now for the starting lineups. First for Rocco Baldelli and the Twins. Leading things off, Byron Buxton in center field. Matt Wallner, the right fielder, bats second, with Carlos Santana at first base batting third. Royce Lewis, the third baseman, will hit cleanup. Trevor Larnach, the designated hitter, bats fifth. Willi Castro in left field bats sixth. Ryan Jeffers does the catching. He'll hit seventh. It's Brooks Lee at shortstop batting eighth. And Edward Julian is the second baseman. He'll hit ninth. On the mound tonight for the Minnesota Twins, it is Zebby Matthews. Now on the other side for the Guardians and manager Steven Vogt leading things off on Hellmark.
Drives one deep left field, and it's out of here. Pete Alonso with his second home run of the day. Pete Alonso keeps on raking. Just very strong.
And there he is.
Paul Skeens making his 11th start. There we go.
Finishes him off. And there he goes. He's got 9. He strikes out his 10th batter of the game. Behind the left field, and that is 5 for Paul Skeens. He's got another. That's 11 strikeouts.
Swinging a bouncer onto third. Hayes gloves, throw to first, got him. 7 no-hit innings for Paul Skeens in Milwaukee.
Luis Arraez now. 1 out of the 9th. Line to center field, a base hit. Wade's coming around from second. Here comes the throw. He will be safe. Welcome to San Diego. Luis Arraez. Walk-off base hit. Padres win it.
And it should be no surprise that Arraez comes through with the big hit. Time to celebrate.
Fairchild high fly. Deep left center. Off the wall. Here's the throw to the plate. Inside the park. Home run. A pinch hit inside the Parker. Baseball is awesome.
Well, it hits off the wall out there. The two outfielders converge and it shoots away from him. That's when J.R. House said, hey, Stewart, come on home.
Here's the guy that brings more oohs and ahs than any of them. Shohei Ohtani. 3-1. Shohei Ohtani! First Dodger home run! Okay, you can sign it. It's a signature.
A
worth the wait, and it got out in the blink of an eye.
Nurse Line, and the plan is tied into your local chamber who supports small businesses. Call your chamber or your insurance agent for the Small Business SACA Health Benefit Plan today. Visit 844medohio.com. That's 844medohio.com.
Don't bust your knuckles. Bust your nuts with PB Blaster. The #1 selling penetrant since 1957. It uses a unique capillary action that creeps up and around threads and cavities to break free rusted and corroded parts. Then it protects against further rust and corrosion. Use it on automotive, industrial, marine, plumbing, and other equipment. Blaster Corporation offers a full line of professional-grade products that are formulated to penetrate, lubricate, loosen, fix, and conquer each job. Use Blaster products and work it like a pro.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton.
News and politics and who knows.
Noon to 3 tomorrow. WTAM 1100.
From Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, it is game number 152 tonight. The Cleveland Guardians and the Minnesota Twins play in Game 2 of this 4-game series. Hi again, everybody. Tom Hamilton, along with Jim Rosenhaus and Brian Matze, on another beautiful summer night off the shores of Lake Erie as this incredible weather continues, as we've actually got a little more humidity back into the air. Warm temperatures today, but kind of an autumn breeze has been blowing in off Lake Erie to cool things down a little bit for the start of tonight's ball game. Cleveland coming in after one of the most probably emotional wins that they have had this season, coupled with maybe one of the toughest losses that the Minnesota Twins have suffered this year, as last night in stunning fashion, Cleveland was victorious, winning that ball game in the 8th inning on the incredible home run that came off the bat of the youngster Kyle Manzardo, and just almost...
Libera tu espíritu ganador. Apuestas deportivas y cientos de juegos de casino. Disfruta de pagos en minutos, una plataforma segura y atención personalizada en todo momento. Pronostica, diviértete y lleva tu pasión al siguiente nivel. Betcris.
And this ball in the air to deep center field. D'Elia hit another one. He just did, and he's tied it up. This ball is a little bit toward the end, but it's still deep, and it's gone. That is gone. That was over the orange line, I believe. This ball is touched to left center field. It's got a chance to be his third. How do you like that? A 3-homer game for Big Mike.
Neal takes off, and this one towering high in the air toward right center. Ciani as far as he can go, and the wall won't get it. Devers has homered in his 5th.
Playoffs as the third wild card team because they won the season series from both the Tigers and Seattle. Junior Valentine, our home plate umpire tonight. Chad Fairchild, the crew chief, at first. Ryan Wills at second. Carlos Torres at third. Bit of a breeze blowing in, partly sunny skies. Of course, the sun is setting much earlier here in mid-September, so shadows pretty much surround the entire playing field. No issues with the sunlight as far as the hitters are concerned or the first baseman is concerned, looking across the diamond to take a throw from the left side of the infield. Those days are gone until next summer. Gavin Williams on the hill for Cleveland. 25 years of age, 6'6", 250, mid to upper 90s, fastball, curve, slider, change. They've worked on his mechanics between starts. Gavin Williams has just not had command of the fastball, and that is really what everything plays off of for him because he throws the fastball almost half the time. Byron Buxton's going to lead it off, the center fielder. Williams the kick, and tonight's first pitch swung on, popped him up into shallow right. Jimenez waves everybody off. The second baseman makes the catch. One pitch, one out, and we're underway at the corner of Carnegie and Ontario with a game time temperature of 76 degrees. So Byron Buxton, leading off in center tonight, is retired on one pitch to start the ball game. Gavin Williams has 3 wins all year. One of those came in Minneapolis back in August. The batter, Matt Wallner, the right fielder, takes, and it's in there, a strike. Started him off with a slider. Gavin, 6'6", 250, the 25-year-old right-hander out of East Carolina University. He delivers, and it's up high. Tonight we have Carolina collegiate pitchers because the Twins starter tonight. Zebby Matthews pitched collegiately at Western Carolina University. Now the pitch to Wallner, and the right fielder tried to hold up, chased it down and in. Good slider, in the count 1-2. Gavin Williams beat the Twins back in August when he went 6 innings, gave up 1 run in one of his best outings of the year. Gavin on the season, 3 wins, 9 losses, ERA 5.23. Wide open stance for the left-handed hitting Wallner, and the 1-2 pitch. And he took strike 3, locked him up with a 97-mile-an-hour heater on the inside corner. 2 down for Carlos Santana. Defensively tonight, Cleveland has pretty much the same alignment. They've got Angel Martinez in left lane, Thomas in center, Will Brennan in right. Give you the infield after this delivery to Carlos Santana. Switch hitter batting left-handed. And he takes, and it's in there, a strike. Josh Naylor at first, Andres Jimenez at second. Brian Rocchio at short, Jose Ramirez at third, and Bo Naylor behind the dish. Williams, that hybrid delivery, and it's swung on, banged to first on 2 hops. Naylor, the flip to Williams. How about that inning? A 7-pitch, 1-2-3 inning for Gavin Williams. Cleveland coming to bat.
Cleveland Cliffs American-made steel touches.
One-two. High fly ball. Deep center field. Meadows is there! Parker Meadows thieves a home run from Raleigh. He planted, he jumped, and he made himself into a poster.
Oh, 6'5". Look at this.
Neal takes off, and this one towering high in the air toward right center. Ciani as far as he can go, and the wall won't get it. Devers has homered in his 5th straight game.
Well, Devers ties a franchise record with a homer in his 5th consecutive game for the Red Sox. His hitting streak will be extended to 9 games. Holy moly.
How long does this go? When with a kid like this, you just never know.
Fly ball launched to right field. Home run, Jose Ramirez.
This is Jim Rosenhaus, and you are listening to the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
This is Bill Wells. Join me in the morning. We'll plug you into what's going on. News, sports, traffic, and weather together on the 10s. WTAM 1100.
We go to the bottom half of inning number 1, and Cleveland gets its first ever look at Zebby Matthews. He's a rookie right-hander, and his first pitch is swung on, fouled back by Angel Martinez, strike 1. He's got a good fastball in the mid-90s. He'll also throw the cutter, in addition to a curve, a slider, and a changeup. Zebby Matthews started the year in A-ball. He's pitched at all 3 levels in the minors. The pitch down and in, 1-1. So he's been in A-ball, AA, AAA, and now with the Minnesota Twins, making his 7th Major League start. 6'5", 225. Matthews, 24 years of age. The pitch way inside, ball 2, 2-1. Matthews with the Twins in 6 starts, 1 win, 3 losses, earned run average 7.11. The pitch. High, ball 3, 3-1. Angel Martinez, 3-hit game last night. The rookie in left field, switch hitter, batting left-handed, batting .258, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. The 3-1, bullseye, full count. Zebby Matthews in his 6 starts is going 4 innings a start. He averages 10 strikeouts, 2 walks per 9 innings, but the opposition is hitting .325 off Zebby Matthews. Now the pitch. Swung on, socked high in the air to fairly deep right. Wallner is back. He's now right in front of the warning track to pull it down, and that is out number 1. That'll bring up Andres Jimenez, hitting .251, 8 homers, 60 RBIs. You look at Zebby Matthews this year, and he's a young man that, if you combine his minor league numbers, was 6-3 with a .260 ERA. He had 17 more strikeouts than innings pitched. And how about his command? 7 walks all summer. Andres Jimenez takes a strike. In the minor leagues, he struck out 114, walked 7 in 97 innings. Misses downstairs with a changeup, 1-1 the count. That's just hard to fathom, that kind of command at any level. The 1-1 swung on, a bouncer to first, handled by Santana. He'll make the play unassisted, 2 down. Defensively, Willi Castro in left, Byron Buxton in center, Matt Wallner in right, Carlos Santana at first, Edward Julian at second, the rookie Brooks Lee at short, Royce Lewis at third, Ryan Jeffers catching. Carlos Correa gets the night off. Again, we mentioned last night, they're not playing Buxton and Correa every day coming back from injuries. 2 down, no score. Jose fouling it upstairs, strike 1. Jose Ramirez, birthday number 32 today, batting .273, 35 homers, 107 runs batted in. Outfield spread out, medium deep. No score, 2 down. And the pitch swung on, smashed to second. Sharply hit, backhanded there by Julian. And he flips to first, and it's an 11-pitch inning for the kid, Zebby Matthews. No score. 1 in the books in the Cleveland Clinic.
Wow, 105.
Can't let anything go by.
105.
105.1. That was a legit 105 right there. That's
strike 3 call. 105 on the inner edge. 105 miles an hour. Catches Machado looking, and all he can do is bow to the great Aroldis Chapman of the Pirates. In the air, out to left and deep. Marsh to the wall. There it is! 300 home runs for Andrew McCutchen. A milestone here in Pennsylvania. It's been 236 days, and there it is. A hat tip to you for all the thrills. Andrew McCutchen.
Reaching out, Bobby Wood Jr. into the outfield. Unbelievable play. And a double play.
He's going to turn it.
Wow.
Stop it.
And on his 24th birthday, gives a gift to Cole Reagans.
Dodger fans just got treated as something that maybe they hadn't seen before. They just got Bobby. For Royals fans, that's a daily occurrence. But to get Bobbied is to be wowed.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Cleanup hitter Royce Lewis, one of the top young players in the game. He's at third tonight, no score, second inning, and the pitch to him from Gavin Williams fouled upstairs, strike one. Boy, you talk about young people in the game of baseball that always make you feel like the game is in great hands. Royce Lewis is one of those, the pitch. And he sends one into the lower deck right side, 0-2. Great personality, intelligent young man, obviously so gifted. Now you just hope like heck he can stay healthy because the game needs people like him in it. Now the 0-2 to Royce Lewis, and he sends one high in the air foul into the home plate seating area. Still an 0-2 count. Gavin Williams with a record of 3-9, ERA 5.23, 15th start. He's not even going 5 innings to start. The 0-2 down low with a curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gavin averaging 10 strikeouts, 4 walks per 9 innings. He and Carl Willis, and Joe Torres, and Brad Goldberg working extensively between starts, trying to iron out some mechanics in the delivery. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded sharply to short, gobbled up by Rocio. He'll flip it over to get Lewis one down. For Gavin Williams, everything really comes off his fastball. Now you might say, well, yeah, of course. That's how it is for everybody. But not really. Gavin Williams throws his fastball a lot more than most pitchers do. Even though he's got 4 pitches, fastball, curve, slider, change, he's throwing his fastball 53% of the time. Here's Trevor Larnach DHing tonight, left-handed hitter playing with a bad hamstring, and he takes, and it's a little high. Gavin throws his fastball 53% of the time. So if you rely on it that much, then it's even more critical, the pitch, and it's a touch high, 2-0. He threw it about the same amount last year, but last year the opponent hit 250 off his fastball. This year, 293. It's all about command, and that's why they've been working on the delivery to get more consistency. The 2-0 pitch, a swing and a shot back up the middle. Diving behind second, Rocio has it, gets up, throws out Larnach. Oh, what a play by Brian Rocio. Again, Larnach cannot run very well because of a bad hamstring, but that doesn't take anything away from Rocio, ranging far to his left, diving into center field to get that smash, popping to his feet and throwing out Larnach, and that is out number 2. That'll bring up Willi Castro. That's one thing that maybe doesn't get talked enough. It's Cleveland's outstanding defense. No score, 2 down, the pitch waved at by Willi Castro, switch hitter batting left-handed, good slider. Cleveland's defense, one of the best in the game, and Ryan Rocio, one of the best fielding shortstops in the game. The pitch, swing and a foul back. Rosie, you look up the middle with Rocio and Jimenez. Good luck getting a ball by either guy.
And it makes such a difference. Pitchers, they pitch differently when they know the plays are going to be made behind them. They have that confidence. Hey, it's okay to pitch to contact on occasion and try and keep the pitch count down because they know even tough plays are going to be turned into outs.
They sure are. 2 down, second inning, no score. Willi Castro, an all-star. The 0-2 pitch. Swings and loops one in the air to left. Angel Martinez right there. And once again, for Gavin Williams, just an 11-pitch inning. So he's only made 18 pitches in the first 2 innings. That
Wow. 105.
Can't let anything go by.
105.
105.1. That was a legit 105 right there. That's
Strike three call. 105 on the inner edge. 105 miles an hour. Catches Machado looking, and all he can do is bow to the great Aroldis Chapman of the Pirates.
Raffaello with a fly ball to right field, tagging up. It'll be Yoshida. He will scamper in to score. And there's a shot down the line. He hooks that one all the way to the track.
They have a day, Sadon. Doubled. It clears them.
And that ball is out of here. What a day for Sadon Raffaello. There's a drive. That one sucked. Dahlbeck will score. 7 RBIs for Sadon Raffaello.
Nickname of Polar Bear. He sends one deep to right field. Ranging back is Nootbaar at the wall. There it is! History for Pete Alonso. Home run number 200. Just the 4th man all time to hit the mark. And he slashes the Cardinal lead in half.
200 home runs on his way for many, many more.
Visit us at WindowWorldPennOhio.com for a free in-home estimate or to find the closest Window World showroom near you.
The Bloom Daddy Show.
Played out in and around Cleveland.
Tomorrow afternoon starting at 3 on WTAM 1100.
Josh Naylor opens up the second. No score, and the pitch to him is inside a ball. Zebby Matthews, the 6'5" rookie right-hander, kicks and fires. And it's low 2-0. There's never been a major leaguer named Zebby until now. That's actually not his real first name. Matthews into the motion, and the 2-0. Swung and drilled to third. Diving stop to his left by Lewis. Gets up and throws out Naylor. Oh, what a play at third by Royce Lewis, taking a dive towards second to rob Josh Naylor of a base hit. Matthews' first name is actually Daniel. His middle name is Zebulon. He doesn't go by Daniel. He doesn't go by Dan. He doesn't go by Danny. He doesn't go by Zebulon. He goes by Zebby. Lane Thomas, the center fielder, looks and takes a called strike. Well, if the Guardians can put together a 4-run inning in any of the first 4 innings, Conrad's is giving away tires. Pitch down and away, 1-1. Amy Fensel of Shaker Heights. I beg your pardon. That's the Hyundai Grand Slam giveaway inning. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss. So hang on for your inning, my dear. Here's the wind and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Lane Thomas down swinging. 2 down. First strikeout. That'll bring up Kyle Manzardo, last night's hero. 2 down. We are scoreless here in inning number 2. Manzardo with a game-winning home run in the 8th inning. He was sitting on what he hoped would be a fastball up and in, and boy, he didn't miss it from Griffin Jacks. The pitch to him, and it's down low. I mean, he threw the ball 97 miles an hour, and Manzardo hit it 197 miles an hour deep into the lower deck and right to give Cleveland the win, and one of the great moments of this incredible season. The next pitch on the outer edge, a strike, 1-1 to count. There wasn't anybody on this club that knew how much emotion Kyle Manzardo has in that body, but they saw it last night. Changeup outside, 2-1, and if you can't act like a kid on a moment like that, then why play the game? That was great to see. Now the wind and 2-1. Swing on a foul back, 2-2. And also the way Josh Naylor celebrated Kyle Manzardo's home run. He was on second base after doubling, waiting for him at home plate to give him that big bear hug. This is some kind of close-knit club. Now the 2-2 outside, full count. So in a season full of incredible memories here in 2024, that was a special one last night, provided by Kyle Manzardo. 2 down, nobody on, no score, second inning. The kick and pitch, high, and it's a walk. Kyle Manzardo is aboard. He's hit 3 home runs this month. That'll bring up Will Brennan. He had a couple of hits last night. Well, Francis Hornickel of Wycliffe is tonight's Conrad's contestant, trying to get 4 Bridgestone tires if Cleveland has a 4-run inning. Francis Hornickel of Wycliffe is also going to get an ultimate car wash from Blue Falls Car Wash, another Conrad's family-owned company. Will Brennan swings and bloops one into shallow center, base hit. Manzardo hits second, he'll motor to third. And Will Brennan floats one into center, a 2-out single. And Cleveland's got runners at the corners in this scoreless second inning. And Bo Naylor coming to the plate. So Cleveland with a chance to get on the board here with 2 down. At Westside Toyota, it's all about you. They'll treat you like family because that's the way they want to be treated. Visit Westside Toyota on Lorraine Road in North Olmsted. You can also go to westsidetoyota.com. Bo Naylor trying to break an 0 for 12 slide. Left-handed hitting catcher. Matthews lets it fly, and the pitch waved at. Good slider down and in. This kid's got good stuff talking about Zebby Matthews. Twins very, very high on him. You got to realize he's made it here in a hurry. This is his 3rd pro season. The pitch, swing and a foul to the right, and the count 0-2. Out of Western Carolina University up there in the mountains. You've got to be a good pitcher to pitch for them because that is one of the best college hitting ballparks in baseball. Ball flies out of that park. But again, proof that you don't have to be a North Carolina Tar Heel. They'll find you. And they found Zebby Matthews, whom the Twins drafted in the 8th round in 2022. Now the 0-2 pitch to Bo Naylor. Checked on a pitch up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Legacy Roofing is Ohio's premier roofing service provider. New roof or just a repair job. Get a free estimate calling 855-GOT-ROOF. Visit LegacyRoofingOH.com. Now the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Good slider again. Got Bo Naylor. We've played 2. Cleveland, Minnesota scoreless. This is the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Get Cleveland clean at Clean Express Auto Wash.
Wow, 105.
Can't let anything go by.
105.
105.1. That was a legit 105 right there. That's
Strike 3 call. 105 on the inner edge. 105 miles an hour. Catches Machado looking, and all he can do is bow to the great Aroldis Chapman of the Pirates.
There's a fly ball to right. And that is going to be way gone. Churio sends one out of here to make it 3-0. Jackson Churio with serious opposite field pop. Number 20 for the 20-year-old.
Youngest player in MLB history to record 20-plus homers, 20-plus stolen bases.
It's incredible.
There it is, and this ball's hit a long way to right center field. And Goyo leaps.
He got it. He made the catch.
He got it.
He made the catch. Are you kidding me? You won't see better. What a play by the Gold Glover, Brent Doyle.
Timed it perfectly, jumped and stole it. You got to be kidding me. This is unbelievable.
Sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
It'll be the catcher Ryan Jeffers leading off the Minnesota third, no score. And Gavin Williams with a curveball strike on the inside corner. Ryan Jeffers doing the catching tonight, batting .230, 20 homers, 62 RBIs. The next pitch, and that missed a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gavin Williams with that very abbreviated windup, and he comes to the plate and misses down and away. 2 balls and a strike. The next pitch swung on a dribbler, third base side. It stays on the grass. Williams picks it, no throw. That's about a 30 to 35 foot single for Ryan Jeffers, and he's aboard. And the first Twins base runner as we start this scoreless third inning. The distinctively styled Toyota Highlander has plenty of room and connectivity for all your devices, plus the most advanced safety features. They're all standard. Find out more at Toyota.com. Brooks Lee, first time we have seen the youngster, a shortstop, switch hitter batting left-handed. Lee fouling it off, third base side, strike 1. Brooks Lee has played in 41 games now for Minnesota. He's batting .229, 3 homers, 25 RBIs. He's had a tough year staying healthy. The 0-1 pitch, that is a strike, 0-2. Started off the year on the injured list with a bad back. Then was playing in the minor leagues, hurt his shoulder. So he has only played 35 games this year in the minors and 41 in the big leagues because of the injuries. Now the 0-2. Checked on a pitch low. Did he go? Yep. Third base ump. Carlos Torres rang him up. Second strikeout for Gavin Williams. 1 down in the third. And here's Edward Julian. Julian playing Kyle Farmer on the bench tonight, even though he's been red hot. But get the left-handed hitting Edward Julian in. Batting .210, 8 homers, 21 RBIs. No score, third inning. This is a big, big game for Minnesota. The pitch, and it's in there, a strike. That was, to say the least, a very quiet and somber Minnesota clubhouse last night. When you lose games like that, it's always tough. When you lose them in the final 2 weeks of the season, it can be devastating. The pitch, swing and a foul tip, 0-2. How the Twins respond, can they rally? Well, a lot depends on what kind of an effort they get from their starter tonight, Zebby Matthews. Because that was a huge gut punch for Minnesota losing last night the way they did. Now the 0-2 pitch. And Julian swings and misses. Another good slider. Third strikeout for Gavin Williams. 2 down in the third. Top of the order in Byron Buxton, who popped up the first pitch of the game. Peter & Company Jewelers is in Avon Lake with high fashion jewelry from top designers. Stop in or visit their website, peterjewelers.com. Byron Buxton, he's only played in 94 games this year. The pitch to him, in tight. Twice he's been on the injured list with a bad knee and a bad hip. So, again, when you look at Minnesota, they've played, if you include tonight, 151 games, and basically Buxton's missed 60 of them. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good fastball in on the thumbs, 1-1. Royce Lewis, he's only played in 71 games because of injuries. And Carlos Correa, he's only played in 77. Those are their 3 mainstays, and they just can't keep them on the field. The 1-1. Down low with a curveball, 2-1. And for Minnesota, it's caught up to them. Then they lose a pitcher like Joe Ryan. Look, every team has injuries, and Cleveland has certainly had more than its share. But nonetheless, it really impacts ball clubs in the win-loss column. Now the 2-1. Swing and a foul back. 2-2 the count. And you kind of get a feeling come October, it's who's ever healthiest is going to win the World Series.
Well, and that is the tough part. There are some teams getting players back, but boy, for the Twins, it's been a losing battle to try and keep their stars on the field.
Now the 2-2 from Gavin Williams. Outside, full count. I wish Shane Bieber could come back. That might be pushing the envelope a little.
Where are we surmising who the game one starter would be last night? That would clear up that question in a hurry.
We miss you, Shane. Now the payoff pitch. And I guess it missed a curveball that Cleveland thought the inning was over, and it's called ball 4. And Buxton draws the walk with 2 down. So the Twins have runners at first and second. 2 down, third inning, no score. Matt Wallner, the batter, struck out his first time up. This guy has some kind of power. He also has an .892 OPS this year. That front foot is literally part of it out of the batter's box as he swings and misses. He's got about as open a stance as you will see, which means got a lot of moving parts. That front foot on the outside part of the batter's box. Back foot deep in the box, close to home plate. Williams checking second. The pitch swung on a miss. Good slider. And the count 0-2. Matt Wallner, he's another Minnesotan. Hails from Forest Lake, that's just north of Minneapolis. Played collegiately at the University of Southern Miss. He is very erect at the plate, rocking back and forth on that front foot. The pitch to him. And Wallner takes, just missed low, I guess. Boy, Gavin Williams turned his back to home plate. Probably so he didn't bark something at Junior Valentine. Another close pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, third inning, no score. Junior Valentine's getting a lot of help from the folks in the lower bowl, but he doesn't seem to be listening. Now the 1-2. Swung on, ripped into right. That's a base hit. Trying to score is Jeffers. Brennan's up. Here's the throw to the plate on one bounce, not in time. Both runners move up. And it's 1-0 Minnesota. And Matt Wallner's 2-out RBI single to right. And going to second on the throw to the plate was Wallner. Buxton ends up at third. Boy, all of this with 2 outs. And Wallner with a big RBI, his 35th. That's the kind of pick-me-up Minnesota's looking for after last night's setback. Now Carlos Santana to the plate. And can Gavin Williams minimize the damage? He made 18 pitches in the first 2 innings combined. He's made 20 pitches this inning alone. He fires, and it's waved at, strike 1. Santana bounced out to first his first time up. 9th year that he's hit 20 homers or more. He has 22. He's knocked in 65. His 15th Major League season. First in Minneapolis. The pitch. Fouled it back. 0-2. 97 miles an hour on the hard stuff. Gavin Williams looks much sharper tonight than he certainly did his last time out against Tampa Bay, and even the time before against the Dodgers. The last 2 starts, he's worked a grand total of 6 innings, giving up 8 runs. Much sharper here tonight. The right-hander's ready, and the second-year Major Leaguer lets it rip, and he misses down and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, Minnesota did not take advantage of opportunities early in which they could have really blown the game open last night, and it cost them in the end. They've got a chance now, second and third occupied. 2 down, 1-0, Minnesota. The pitch. Check swing. He went around, or did he? No, on the appeal at third. Boy, oh boy. From up here, it looked like he went around, but evidently he checked his swing. I don't know. No, he went around. Boy, this crew's should have figured. Carlos Torres at third. Amazing, he missed a call. Add it to the list. Now the 2-2 pitch to Santana. Swing and a miss. Struck him out twice. Only gets credit for one. 1-0, Minnesota, middle of the third.
Guards fans, 2025 season tickets are on sale now. Secure your seats today and unlock great...
Del Castillo in his second major league game. Oh. It's a fly ball to right field, and he's the first player in Diamondbacks history whose first career home run is a walk-off winner. Diamondbacks win it. Unbelievable. His second big league game. That's his third hit tonight. His first major league home run is a walk-off winner.
2-2. Deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. A grand slam for Stanton. Oh, what a shot. And 5-1 Yankees.
Did you hear the sound of that baseball? I tell you, his last 4 at-bats from last night to today have been the best you've seen all year from Big G. What an at-bat.
Fly ball to right field, sending Fernando back towards the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Fernando made the grab and right. Why? Because he is Fernando. Time the leap, brings it down. Says no. Get ready for another bobblehead.
Clinic, Guardians Radio Network.
The Glenn Beck Program.
Just to give you some real news.
Tomorrow from 10 to noon on WTAM 1100.
It's a 1-0 Twins lead as we will go now to the bottom of the third inning. And the rookie right-hander, Zebby Matthews, misses down and in to Brian Rocchio. He is a switch hitter, batting left-handed, hitting ninth, batting .210. He takes inside again, 2-0 the count. One 0 Minnesota with the lead. The next pitch, that misses. Well, the kid who had such great command in college has scuffled a little bit here tonight, but hasn't paid a price yet for it. The 3-0, that is on the inside corner, a strike. Amy Fensel. Now we get to you, Amy. The Shaker Heights native is the Hyundai Grand Slam giveaway contestant as Rocchio sends one in the air to fairly deep left. Castro drifting back, turns a couple of different ways and pulls it down. Top of the order, Angel Martinez flied out his first time up. Cleveland hits a grand slam, then Amy Fensel of Shaker Heights wins the Hyundai Santa Fe from your Northern Ohio Hyundai dealers. Visit HyundaiGrandSlam.com to enter. Angel Martinez, batting left-handed, takes down and in. Now a surprising move made by Cleveland before the game. The pitch down and in 2-0. Miles Straw is back with the ball club. He was not even on the 40-man roster, and he was with the Columbus Clippers in Toledo. But he's back with the Cleveland Guardians. The pitch inside 3-0. Steven Kwan put on the injured list, and he'll be good to go next week when Cleveland is back to finish up the regular season. That pitch, a strikeout or edge. He'd be eligible to come off the injured list next Tuesday against the Reds, and Cleveland expects that to happen. The pitch waved at, full count. But Stephen Kwan dealing with those back issues. No need to push it. Need him healthy for what's coming in October. And Miles Straw was called up from Columbus, put on the 40-man as Carlos Carrasco was designated for assignment. Miles having to travel from Toledo to get to Cleveland for the game. The pitch swung on, banged up the middle. Base hit into right center for Angel Martinez, who had 3 hits last night, as Cleveland's second hit tonight. And manager Steven Vogt said primarily Miles Straw will be used as a pinch runner and to play defense. Here's Andres Jimenez, grounded out his first time up. Of course, Miles Straw, one of the best defenders in the game, Gold Glove winner. Here's Andres Jimenez, 1 out, 1 on, 1-0 Minnesota. Jimenez drives it foul down the left side. I think a lot of people were shocked when Miles Straw didn't make this ball club out of spring training, and then he's been in Columbus all year long, and now back with the club, and we'll see. Here's the 0-1, a swing and a number out toward the mound, clubbed by Matthews, fires to first to get Jimenez, Martinez to second. So the tying run in scoring position, but 2 down for the birthday boy, Jose Ramirez, grounded out sharply to second his first time up. Now, so far, the young man is really doing a heck of a job. Zebby Matthews came in here in 6 major league outings with an ERA of 7.11. You wouldn't know it. The pitch, and it's inside corner strike. Left-handers are hitting .386 off of him. Hosey batting left-handed right now. He checks second, the pitch, high and wide. Zebby Matthews, the 8th round pick 2 years ago. Last year he was at 2 different levels of A-ball. Started this year in A-ball. Now the 1-1. Pulled foul right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jose Ramirez. But Twins have had pitching injuries, so here he is pitching in a critical game in Cleveland. Now the youngsters pitch, swing and a miss. Got him with a wicked slider down and in. Well, the kid has really been impressive. 3 in the books, 1-0 Minnesota on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Sliding, backhanded pick. Jimenez up and throws.
Phillies than anybody else. That one's out to left. That's pretty well hit. Hernandez is going back on the run out to the scoreboard, and it is gone! Swing and a hot shot out toward right center field. That's got a chance. It is gone! Out to center field. That one's well hit. Going back his Pages. It is gone! He's hit one to left. He's hit one to right. And now he hits one to center field.
But if you go immediately and throw that changeup, it would be absolutely nasty.
2-2. He struck him out. There's the changeup. Tarik Skubal hangs on to the lead.
Got him. Changeup down. Strikeout number 12 matches the career high for Tarik Skubal. Head to the 8th inning. Tigers hold on to a 2-1 lead.
Wells after 9 tomorrow. Just how much holiday shopping are we going to do? WTAM 1100.
1-0 Twins as we reach the 4th inning here at Progressive Field, and Gavin Williams goes back to work facing Royce Lewis. And Lewis looks at ball 1 low and outside on a fastball from Williams. Lewis bounced to short his first time up in the cleanup spot tonight for manager Rocco Baldelli. Here's the 1-0. Fastball outside. 2-0 the count. Jim Rosenhaus along with Tom Hamilton. Great to have you with us for Guardians Baseball. From downtown Cleveland, Brian Matze up the street at Command Center. Here's the 2-0. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike. And the count is now 2-1 on Lewis. One of the bright young stars in the game today, as Williams with the 2-1 pitch lets it go, and it's swung on and popped up foul and out of play. First base side. 2-2 to count on Lewis. Like Travis Bazzana, a former first pick in the entire draft. That was the Twins pick back in 2017 when they had pick number 1 and they took Lewis. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and that's blasted high in the air, but foul down the left field line and out of play. And Lewis certainly seems to have the makings of what could be a tremendous major league career if he can stay healthy. It's been a struggle point for him. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, bounced back to the mound, knocked down by Williams with his leg. Picks it up, throws to first in time for the out. And he's given the thumbs up to the dugout. The home plate umpire, Junior Valentine, comes out to have a chat with him. And now he's bent over. And here comes Jeff Desjardins, the trainer, along with Steven Vogt, the manager. Boy, this seems to happen an awful lot to Guardians pitchers, where they take a comebacker and it gets them at certain spots that make it either difficult to continue, or maybe they need a little extra time to get going. And they're looking at his left leg, the lowered left leg just below the knee. He's just reading lips. He wants to stay in. And he'll probably take a warm-up pitch or two. He made the play at first, so Lewis is retired. And now the key is, can Williams continue? Because he has a good one going tonight, and he really hasn't accumulated a high pitch count to this point, and he is going to stay in. Gavin Williams taking a hard hit one hopper to the left leg, the lower left leg, just above the ankle, looked like. And he will stay in. Trevor Larnach, the batter. He bounced out to short his first time up. A great play was made by Brian Rocchio with a diving stop out behind the second base bag and threw him out at first. Here's the pitch to him, and that's inside for a ball. Just missed hitting him. And the count is 1-0 on Larnach. Guardians trailing 1-0 as the Twins have a run on 2 hits. Guardians no runs on 2 hits. As we play in the top half of the 4th on another great baseball night downtown. Here's the 1-0. Fastball outside, 2-0. Larnach came in with 15 home runs and 48 driven in. Left-handed hitter. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, chopped foul at home plate. 2-1 the count on Larnach as he flailed away at the cutter that time. Outfield plays into pull just slightly. Here comes the 2-1 delivery. Down low, ball 3. Marathon knows that fans are the true co-pilot of any team. Remember, with Marathon, they're here to keep you and your team fueled up all summer long. Marathon, driven together. Here comes the 3-1 from Williams. Swung on, yanked foul outside of first base, just past the first base coach, Hank Conger. Longtime catcher in the big leagues, breaking in with the Angels and played for some others too, but now the first base coach for the Twins. Now the 3-2 pitch to Larnach. Swung on, popped him up, foul, and out of play. That's off to the third base side. We'll do it again on 3-2 with Willi Castro waiting on deck. The Guardians have held the upper hand in the season series. They've won 8 of the 10 games played. And more than a few were similar to last night, decided late. Here's the 3-2. Just a bit outside for ball 4, and Williams takes a long look in at Junior Valentine, the home plate umpire. But it's a walk to Larnach. Second walk allowed by Williams, and it comes with 1 down here in the 4th inning. Willi Castro will step to the plate. Castro, line to left, his first time up. Here's the pitch to him. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Good slider that time from Williams. Jose Ramirez even with the bag off the line at third. Up the middle, infield back at double play depth. Here comes the 0-1. Outside and high. Went with a slider that time. Missed with it. And the count's now 1-1 on Willi Castro, the former Cleveland Indians farmhand back in the day, and has put together a nice major league career. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, popped it up, foul, and out of play into the upper deck on the third base side. So it's 1-2 on Castro, who really got his chance to play at the major league level with the Tigers. And now here with the Twins, he had a strong enough first half as a utility man to be named an American League All-Star for the first time. 11 home runs, 55 driven in for Castro. Here comes the 1-2 from Gavin Williams. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Castro, a long time before he leaves home plate. Now he does, as he's caught looking. Strikeout number 5 for Williams. And now there's 2 down with that runner still at first base. Cleveland trailing 1-0 as Ryan Jeffers steps in. Jeffers reached on an infield single his first time up and later scored the game's lone run in the 3rd inning. That was an RBI single for Matt Wallner that got the job done, and this time Jeffers takes the strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Ryan Jeffers catching tonight, sharing catching duties with Christian Vasquez, who got the start back there last night. Here's the 0-1. That's upstairs for a ball, and the count's now 1-1 as Williams missed with the hard stuff. Guardians 1-run winners last night. Twins trying to hang on to a wild card spot and struggling to do so. Here's the 1-1. Fastball up high. 2-1 the count. Minnesota 9-18 in their last 27 games, and you couple that with how hot the Tigers have been. And Detroit came into play tonight just a game and a half back of the Twins for that last wild card playoff spot, and Seattle not far back either. They're 2 back. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. Tigers are in Kansas City to take on the second place Royals, and that one just getting started in a little bit. And later on, Seattle's hosting the Yankees. Now the 2-2. Swung on, popped him up foul. Upper deck, first base side. And we'll do it again on 2-2 to Jeffers. And these last 2 innings, after a really clean first 2 innings where he threw just 18 pitches, the Twins making Williams work a lot harder here the last 2 innings. Here comes his 2-2. Outside and low for ball 3. And that's where Williams has been a little bit off compared to what we saw so much a year ago. That time on 2-2, a pitch that was so far outside, no chance that the batter is going to try and chase that pitch. And now he has to come back with a 3-2 offering. With 2 down, runner at first. Williams is ready. Sets at the belt. Here's his payoff. Swung on. Foul tip hung on to by Naylor. Strike 3. Side retired. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Twins 1, the Guardians nothing.
Well hit deep right. The power of De La Cruz. 4 extra base hits. He just crushed his second homer of the game. What a souvenir. Reds get one back in a big way. His 3rd career multi-home run game.
Is 2-0, is into center field, and that's the ball game. What a game it was, a gem of a game. Goes to the Dodgers in 11 innings.
So it's Kike Hernandez that twice got it here, and it was Will Smith that ended it. Darned if you do, darned if you don't, and that's life against the top of this Dodger lineup. Yep.
There he goes, taking off for third, swing and miss, trouble on the transfer. He claims third base. It's a new Reds record for swipes before the break, and that's 15 times he has taken third.
Left-handed hitter, guy that's really fast throwing the ball to third base. But the speed of Elly De La Cruz makes you rush. Trouble getting it out of his glove, the Elly effect.
Job. Terms and conditions apply.
Cleveland's news, talk, and sports on WTAM 1100 and on 106.9 FM.
Josh Naylor leads things off for the Guardians. Bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Twins, and Naylor swinging at the first pitch. Grounds it foul outside of first. And the count is 0-1 on Naylor. Facing Zebby Matthews, the rookie right-hander, who has a good one going. He's had a couple of good starts of his 6 in the big leagues. Perhaps the best is first, as he debuted with a win against the Royals back in August. Pitch to Naylor, swung on and popped up foul. This one comes straight back and out of play. And quickly it's 0-2 on Naylor. Worked 5 innings and allowed just 2 runs to the Royals that day. And that still is only win in his 6 major league starts. But he has been sharp here tonight through 3. Next pitch, down low for a ball. See as we get deeper into the second time through the order if the Guardians can make some adjustments. Naylor bounced to third on a nice play by Royce Lewis defensively back in the second inning to retire him. Here's the 1-2. Outside and low. Missed with another fastball at 95. And we've seen a lot of those from Matthews. Good live arm. The stocky right-hander with the 2-2, and it's swung on and fouled off over to the on-deck circle on the first base side. The helmet went flying that time, and Naylor needs a minute or 2 to pick it up. With a 2-2 count. Matthews lets it fly, and it's swung on, popped up, foul off to the first base side of home plate, now to play again. So Naylor stays alive with 2 strikes. Guardians down 1-0 here in the 4th. They were down 3-0 at one point last night, and chipped away, and then Kyle Manzardo with the 2-run home run in the 8th inning put them over the top. The 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Good slider that time from Matthews. There's his 4th strikeout. And with 1 down, Lane Thomas will step in. See your Northern Ohio Buick and GMC dealers. They have exceptional offers on most 2024 models. Here's Thomas, the pitch to him. In tight, ball 1. Thomas having an outstanding month of September, hitting .316 coming in on the month. The 1-0 swung on, and that's drilled high and deep to just to the left of center, way back, and into the bleachers it goes. Home run, Lane Thomas. A line drive that made it over the 19-foot-high wall for Thomas. It's his 5th home run as a Guardian, and he ties the game at 1. Boy, he has some sneaky power. As that time, just a solid line drive just kept carrying and cleared the wall into the bleachers. Here's Kyle Manzardo. The pitch to him, and that's outside for ball 1. Now there it is, our Uncle Charlie's sausage, home run of the game. Uncle Charlie's, the official sausage of the Cleveland Guardians. Next pitch to Manzardo is on the inside corner for a strike to even the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, skied high in the air to shallow right. Coming on, the right fielder, Wallner, makes the catch. 2 down in the inning. So Manzardo's retired, and it brings up Will Brennan, who singled his first time up. Brennan continues to swing the bat well, and consistently, really, since his return from just a brief stint at AAA, hitting over 300 now in the 29 games he's played since coming back. The pitch to him on the outside corner, strike 1. 1-1 ball game here in the 4th. Matthews with the 0-1. Swung on, looped foul into the stands, lower bowl on the third base side. And it's 0-2 on Brennan. Now Matthews into the wind is 0-2. Swung on, fouled off. Brennan just stays alive as he got a piece of that slider from Matthews. So we'll do it again on 0-2. They play Brennan to pull on the infield. The shortstop, Lee, almost behind the second base bat. Here's the pitch, and it's in tight for a ball. Cutter just missed. And now it's 1-2 on Brennan. Now Matthews lets it fly, and his pitch is down low for a ball. Went with the changeup that time. 2-2 the count. Here comes the 2-2 from Matthews. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brennan down on strikes. Side retired, but the Guardians tie it on the Thomas home run. We head to the 5th. It's Cleveland 1, Minnesota 1 on the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
When you travel, they always say...
Wow, at 105.
Can't let anything go by.
105.
105.1. That was a legit 105 right there. That's
strike 3 call. 105 on the inner edge. 105 miles an hour. Catches Machado looking, and all he can do is bow to the great Aroldis Chapman of the Pirates. In the air, out to left and deep. Marsh to the wall. There it is! 300 home runs for Andrew McCutchen. A milestone here in Pennsylvania. It's been 236 days, and there it is. A hat tip to you for all the thrills. Andrew McCutchen.
Drill deep to right field. There it goes. See ya. Second deck. High fly ball. Right field. Abreu back. On the track. See ya. A long home run for Rice. Driven out to right field and deep. There it goes.
Want it. Tomorrow afternoon at 3. We will continue giving it to you on WTAM 1100.
Tie ball game at 1 as we head to the 5th inning, and Brooks Lee leads things off. Takes a Gavin Williams breaking pitch down low for ball 1. Lee struck out his first time up. Last played Sunday at a 5 RBI game against Cincinnati. There comes the 1-0 pitch from Williams. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count. Lee in from the left side, a switch hitter. Here's the 1-1. And that missed low and in. 2-1 the count on Lee. Rookie major league season for Brooks Lee. The 2-1 swung on and he drills it to right. Back goes Brennan. He's there and he makes the catch just as he got to the warning track. 1 away. Number 9 hitter Edward Julian will step to the plate. Time for the Cleveland Clinic caregiver shout out. From screening to diagnosis to treatment, Cleveland Clinic is changing everything about prostate cancer. Visit clevelandclinic.org/prostate cancer care to learn more. Here's Julian. The pitch to him. Fastball inside corner, strike 1. Julian struck out his first time up. Williams has 6 strikeouts so far tonight, as he has looked a lot sharper tonight than the last 2. Here comes his 0-1 pitch. In tight, 1-1. And with those 6 strikeouts, Dollar Bank will once again partner with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Northeast Ohio through their K's for Kids program. The 1-1. Outside and high, 2-1. Anytime a Guardians pitcher records a strikeout, Dollar Bank will make a donation to the Boys and Girls Club. Here's the 2-1 to Julian. Swing and a miss. Wow, big cut that time. Didn't get it. And the count's now 2-2. The second baseman tonight for the Twins, Edward Julian. Williams with a good rhythm going. Here comes his 2-2 pitch. Fastball high and away. 3-2 the count. Did not miss by much. But he'll need a payoff pitch here to Julian. Here it comes. Swung on, a tapper back to the mound. Nice grab on the one hopper by Williams, who flips underhand to Naylor for the out. Nice play by Gavin Williams. That was a hot smash, and he made a nice grab for the second out in the inning. And here comes Byron Buxton, who has popped to second and walked in 2 trips. Guardians and Twins are tied at 1 in the top half of the 5th inning. Just about nightfall here in downtown Cleveland, completely. Here's the pitch to Buxton, and it bounces back to the screen for ball 1. Well, the 2024 Roberto Clemente Award nominees have been announced. It's presented by Capital One. Steven Kwan, the Guardians nominee for this year's award. Always a great honor. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Buxton. Outside and low, 2-0, almost the same result. You can vote today for the Clemente Award winners at MLB.com/Clemente Award. And again, congratulations to Steven Kwan for his nomination as Cleveland's Roberto Clemente nominee. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner, as he just caught the corner, did Williams. He's right back to it. Here's his 2-1. Swung on, and that's drilled to left center. That'll get down for a base hit. Cut off in the deep gap by Thomas, but Buxton can fly, and he is in with a double. He slid head first, but probably didn't need to, as the throw by Thomas was offline, and Buxton, wow. He made it from home to second about as quick as you'll see. never hesitated around first. So double number 24 on the season for Byron Buxton. And the Twins have a potential go-ahead run at second base, albeit with 2 down as Williams tries to work out of it. Matt Wallner, the batter, he drove in the other run for Minnesota with a third-inning single. Here's the pitch from Williams, and it's swung on and looped to shallow right. That'll get down for a base hit. Buxton will score, and the Twins take a 2-1 lead. Boy, just like that, Minnesota with a 2-out rally. And you can see why right there, why Byron Buxton is so valuable to this club and why his time on the injured list and missing games has really hurt. A double by Buxton, a hustle double, although he had it made to second base easily, and then Wallner drives him in. So 2-1. Minnesota in front with Carlos Santana at the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Here's the pitch from Williams. Swing and a miss by Santana. Strike 1. Santana's bounced to first and struck out in 2 trips. Switch hitter left side. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and he popped it up. Shallow left. Long run for Martinez. He can't get to it. On to second goes Wallner, and it's a base hit for Carlos Santana. Just a little flare to the left side, and it fell in for him in front of the left fielder, Angel Martinez. So 3 straight base hits. And that gets some activity going in the Guardians' pen. Eli Morgan starts to heat it up, the right-hander, as Williams has run into troubles here with 2 outs in the 5th inning. Royce Lewis will be the batter, so Bo Naylor heads out to the mound to talk about how they want to approach Lewis, a dangerous hitter who tonight has been handled. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded to short and bounced back to the mound. Runners at first and second. Matt Wallner, the base runner, at second. Carlos Santana on at first. 2-1, Twins in front as they now have 2 runs on 5 hits. A run on 3 hits for the Guardians. Williams ready to go. Here's his pitch, and it's swung on and missed. Big rip that time by Lewis. Here comes the 0-1. After the long hold at the belt. Here it is. Low and outside again. And it's 1-1. Boy, we've seen a lot of those this half inning from Gavin Williams. Pitches way off the plate, pulling them over to that right side, or excuse me, left-handed hitter's batter's box. As here's the 1-1. Nope, a pickoff play at second, and back standing up on a close play was Matt Wallner. Andres Jimenez snuck in behind him. Williams ready to work again with a 1-1 count. Here's his pitch. And it's upstairs for a ball. Fastball that time at 96. And the count now 2-1 on Lewis. Even with the injury issues this year, Lewis with 16 home runs and 46 driven in, despite limited playing time. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, foul off at home plate. And it's now 2-2 on Lewis. Playing in just his 71st game here tonight, so he'll only be able to play half the schedule this season. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him to chase. A pitch low and away, and the side is retired. Twins take the lead on the RBI base hit by Wallner, and we will head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-1.
everybody else. That one's out to left. That's pretty well hit. Hernandez is going back on the run out to the scoreboard, and it is gone! Swinging a hot shot out toward right center field. That's got a chance. It is gone! Out to center field. That one's well hit. Going back as Pages. It is gone! He's hit one to left. He's hit one to right. And now he hits one to center field.
Here's the payoff. And a swing, and that ball's well struck. Deep out to right center. And on the chase, that one just off the wall. And that is in a big-time trouble spot. Langford into third, they're waving. Here he comes. There's the first big league homer for Wyatt Langford. And what a way to get it.
Visit LegacyRoofingOH.com.
Hi, it's Bill Wills. We'll talk Guardians Twins with Tom Hamilton, 8:45 in the morning, WTAM 1100.
Let's pause 10 seconds. Station ID on the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Jim Rosenhaus along with Tom Hamilton back with you at Progressive Field, where the Guardians trail 2-1. Bottom of the fifth underway, and Bo Naylor slices one foul into the seats down the third base line. 0-1 the count on Naylor. Brian Motze at command center. Here's the pitch, and it's down low for a ball. Not a great baseball night downtown as we had 76 degrees at game time. And mainly clear skies. The 1-1 is lined into right field, a base hit for Naylor. So a leadoff single for the Guardians off of Zebby Matthews, the rookie, trying to complete 5 innings for the 5th time in his 7 starts now in the big leagues. He has Cole Irvin warming behind him. He was just picked up from the Baltimore Orioles yesterday and added to the roster today. Irvin, a lefty, had been starting with Baltimore for the most part. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt by Georgio, and he bunts it foul out of play. Brian Georgio fly to left his first time up. Matthews at 68 pitches, and again, it's been a long year for a third-year pro. First-year major leaguer, as there's another bunt attempt and bunted foul by Georgio again. And it's 0-2 as he's trying to move that runner into scoring position, as it would be the tying run, but unable to do so. Oh, and 2 the count on Georgio. Here's the pitch from Matthews. It's down low for a ball. Good stop on a pitch in the dirt by the catcher Jeffers. Get you the injury report this half inning, presented by Elk & Elk. If an auto accident or medical malpractice caused you injury, call 1-800-ELK-OHIO. And the news coming earlier today, Steven Kwan placed on the 10-day injured list with that back issue. The 1-2 is swung on and bounced to the second baseman. Julia into the bag for 1. Over to first is Lee, in time for the out. Double play. 2 down, base is empty. Back to the top of the lineup for Angel Martinez, as Matthews continues to make pitches at key times. And he has a 2-1 lead here in the 5th. So on the injured list, Steven Kwan with mid-back inflammation. That was retroactive to the 14th. Here's the pitch to Martinez, and it's low and outside. And Miles Straw's back with the team. Contract picked up from Columbus. Carlos Carrasco was activated from the injured list and then designated for assignment to make room for Straw. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball on the inside corner for a strike. That'll even the count. Guardians with their hands full with Zebby Matthews. Here's his 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The product of Western Carolina. And they put some players and pitchers in the big leagues, most notably Greg Holland, the longtime closer for the Royals, had a fine career. The 2-1 is swung on and lifted foul and out of play off to that third base side. So it's 2-2 on Angel Martinez. Well, he's been a factor since being called up. This is 4th game, and he has reached base safely 8 times in those 4 games, and he swings and drills one to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. There's his 2nd hit on the night, a line drive single to right, and he keeps the 5th inning going with 2 outs. And that's going to be it for Matthews. Here comes Rocco Baldelli. He does not want to go any further with Matthews, who's given him a strong almost 5 innings. Andres Jimenez will be next, and he'll face the new pitcher. We'll tell you about him when we come back. It's 2-1 Minnesota in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
We wear them on our sleeves. We pour them out. Hearts are important. And we at Cleveland Clinic put all of ours into your cardiovascular care. From life-saving procedures.
Ground ball up the middle. Polanco smothers, flips it out of the glove. Rehas a bare hand. Wow. In time, the double play of the year. How can you not smile about that one? It's a terrific play all the way around. Wasn't sure he's going to get to it. The flip, barehanded, and then able to get the throw off to finish the double play. Yeah, Logan likes it.
I'm Luis Arraez, and this is Player Weekend.
The man does everything. Hits all over the field.
Welcome to San Diego, Luis Arraez!
For fun, Monkey Bet, Otani, Harper, it's a lot of players. And obviously, myself. Play with the boys, play like car, 357. I maybe have something, so let's see. It's a lot of people help me, so especially my family, wife, daughter, mom, dad.
One, 2. Strike. Well, that pitch not going to count. We have a balk? Yeah, we have a balk. Yeah, I don't think he stopped. I don't think Boyle stopped. And Judge takes advantage. High, deep, and gone. Aaron Judge gives the Yankees a 2-0 lead. Well, that balk eliminated a potential strikeout. Exactly. And then Judge just smashed it to right field.
On to pitch for Minnesota. He was just acquired yesterday and activated today as the Twins need length out of their bullpen. And Irvin, while he was with Baltimore, had appeared in 25 games, 16 starts. He had a record of 6-5 with an ERA of 4.86. And again, the Twins, they need length to make room. They sent Jorge Alcala to AAA St. Paul, and well, he had been a key part of their bullpen for a good portion of the season, but had struggled lately and was much more of a short inning reliever. And they could get some length out of Irvin if he's effective. He faces Andres Jimenez with Angel Martinez at first. Jimenez looks at strike 1 on the outside corner from Irvin. It's 2-1 Twins. We're in the bottom half of the 5th inning here at Progressive Field. Martinez steps off the lead over there at first. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed. Strike 2. Irvin with a slow curve that time. Had Jimenez out front. Fastball, curve, changeup, and he'll sink that fastball at times. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and a broken bat looper to third. One hop grab by Lewis. Fires to first in time for the out. And the side is retired. We head to the 6th. Minnesota 2. The Guardians 1.
If you own a business.
Rookie Adrian Del Castillo in his 2nd Major League game. It's a fly ball to right field. And he's the first player in Diamondbacks history whose first career home run is a walk-off winner. Diamondbacks win it. Unbelievable. His second big league game. That's his third hit tonight. His first major league home run is a walk-off winner.
Ground ball up the middle. Polanco smothers, flips it out of the glove. Rehas a bare hand. Wow. In time, the double play of the year. How can you not smile about that one? It's a terrific play all the way around. Wasn't sure he's going to get to it. The flip, barehanded, and then able to get the throw off to finish the double play. Yeah, Logan likes it.
Wow, 105.
Can't let anything go by.
105.
105.1. That was a legit 105 right there. That's
Strike three call. 105 on the inner edge. 105 miles an hour. Catches Machado looking, and all he can do is bow to the great Aroldis Chapman of the Pirates.
This is Bill Wills. Join me in the morning. We'll plug you into what's going on. News, sports, traffic, and weather together on the 10s. WTAM 1100.
Well, we have played 5 innings. Another good one here tonight as Minnesota leads Cleveland 2-1 going to the 6th. Gavin Williams' night is over. And now the best bullpen in baseball takes over, starting with Eli Morgan, who delivers to Trevor Larnach, and it's in there a strike. Eli went an inning and a third last night of scoreless relief. Last night, Cleveland's bullpen was untouchable. The next pitch swung on, socked high and fairly deep to center. Thomas drifting back in front of the track, and he pulls it down. Larnach 0 for 2 with a walk. Last night, Cleveland's bullpen covered 6 1/3 innings and shut out Minnesota over the 6 1/3. Including an inning and a third by Eli Morgan, the right-hander out of Gonzaga with a fastball slider changeup. Now the batter, Willi Castro, 0 for 2, batting left-handed, takes a strike. Well, a good outing for Gavin Williams. He pitched better than even the final numbers might indicate. He was much sharper tonight. The pitch swung on, a liner to right, base hit Willi Castro. Gavin Williams gives Cleveland 5 innings tonight, made 89 pitches in those 5, gave up 2 runs on 5 hits. Gavin struck out 7 and walked 2. So, very encouraging start for Gavin Williams tonight. Minnesota's runs, Matt Wallner, a pair of RBI singles, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. Cleveland, a solo homer to center by Lane Thomas in the 4th. Righty-righty matchup. Runner goes. Jeffers takes the strike. Throw hits Morgan. Ricochets into center. Staying down is Castro, who went into second head first. And the ball retrieved by Lane Thomas in center. And let's see if Eli Morgan is okay. It looked like that throw hit him. It hit him in the head and ricocheted into center. He had his back turned to home plate looking at the throw going to second. And out to check on him is Bo Naylor, and to apologize, although you do wonder sometimes how we don't see that happen more often. These are such bang-bang plays on catchers throwing to second. Holy smokes. Ryan Jeffers now with a runner at second. 14th steal for Castro. The pitch, and he waves at it, 0-2. Boy, Eli Morgan's had a heck of a year. A little more than he bargained for there. Eli's 28th outing, 2-0 with a 1.75 ERA. Now the set. Now the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Appeal at first. He went. That'll be out number 2. Strikeout number 1 for Eli Morgan. It's a good thing Eli Morgan actually was crouched down on the mound and was looking out towards second, so the throw hit him in the back of the head. Amazing thing is Eli wasn't staggered or anything. He just got up and said, yeah, let's go. Here's Brooks Lee, the rookie shortstop, batting left-handed. Grounds it to second. Jimenez will throw him out. Well, Eli Morgan took one on the coconut and still finishes strong. 2-1, Minnesota with the lead. We're in the middle of inning number 6.
You're the first one to celebrate your teammate's success, Libra, and you're known as one of the best hype men on the team. But you're playing better than ever right now, so it's time for the stadium lights to shine on you for once. It might feel unusual to be the one basking in the praise, but you deserve your fair share of recognition this season.
Ground ball up the middle. Polanco smothers, flips it out of the glove. Rehas a bare hand. In time, the double play of the year. How can you not smile about that one? It's a terrific play all the way around. Wasn't sure he's going to get to it. The flip, barehanded, and then able to get the throw off to finish the double play. Yeah, Logan likes it.
Lewis electrified the crowd for the 2-run home run in the first inning off of Gausman. High fly ball, right field and deep. Springer back, turning, looking, see ya! He's done it again! Back-to-back home runs for Lewis.
This time a fastball stays inside of it and hits it a long ways to right center field. A guy that was not going to play yesterday, and he told us today, I woke up and I came ready to play.
And playoff pressure is not slowing him down.
/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
It's the heart of the order. Ramirez, Naylor, and Thomas. And we'll see a new pitcher for Minnesota. 2-1 Twins. Cole Irvin got the final out in the 5th. The youngster, Zebby Matthews, nice job tonight. He went 4 2/3, gave up 1 run on 5 hits, struck out 5, walked 1. Cole Irvin, released by Baltimore, claimed by Minnesota, made his debut for the Twins. Got Andres Jimenez, now the right-hander Cole Sands. Jose Ramirez batting left-handed, and he looks at a strike. Sands throws in the low 90s, fastball, cutter, curve, and split. Appearance number 56. He's had a heck of a year. The pitch, down and in, 1-1. Cole Sands, his 56th appearance, 8 wins, 4 saves, ERA 2.86, 9 more strikeouts than innings pitched. The birthday boy has grounded out, struck out. He bangs one on the ground to first. His good buddy Carlos Santana flips to Sands covering for the out. Josh Naylor, the batter, 0 for 2. Well, when you've got Rust to Bust, use PB Blaster, a Cleveland original since 1957. PB Blaster, always working like a pro. Cade Smith is going to work the 7th inning. Well, when you look at this game, and it's going to be won or lost by the bullpens now, obviously the advantage is Cleveland, at least on paper, but as we know, that's not always the outcome. Naylor looks at a curveball strike, but Cleveland's bullpen far and away the best in baseball. And Minnesota's bullpen has really struggled, especially the last month. The pitch, inside, 1-1. In the last month, since August 18th, when Minnesota was at a high mark, 17 games over, since then, the Twins have gone 9-18. The pitch, down and in, 2-1. And while going 9-18, the Twins bullpen has an earned run average of almost 5.5, 547. And the Twins' pen gave it up last night. The 2-1 swung on, foul to the right, 2-2. For manager Rocco Baldelli, you just don't know on a given night what you're going to get, and it limits your options. And Tito always used to say when he was here or when he managed anywhere, Boston, Philly, or Cleveland, when your bullpen's going bad, you as a manager can never make the right decision. Now the 2-2 to Naylor, and he grounds it through that first base coaching box. Tito's point being, no matter who you call upon, if the bullpen's going bad, it never seems to work. And then everyone says, boy, what an idiot for making that decision. Well, you need those guys in the bullpen to deliver, and obviously Cleveland's has all season long. Now the 2-2 to Naylor, and he socks one sky high into shallow center, and calling everybody off, center fielder Byron Buxton. And when the Gold Glover hollers, everyone peels off. 2 down for Lane Thomas. Hit one 424 feet to the bleachers in center back in the fourth. He has hit .316 this month, now has 16 RBIs in September. He's the offense tonight, 2-1. Twins lead it, 6th inning, 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch to Thomas, and it's in there, a called strike and a curveball. Well, as devastating as last night was for Minnesota, it again proves why baseball is always about the next day. There very seldom is a residual carryover, and this is proof the Twins have bounced back and played a fine game here tonight. Now the 0-1, and it missed outside, 1-1. They know what's in store. They've got to finish 2 more here in Cleveland, and then this weekend they're in Boston. Now the 1-1. Thomas checked, but went around 1-2. Meanwhile, in Kansas City, Detroit leads the Royals 1-0 in the third. Talk about a devastating loss. Kansas City had one last night when Detroit rallied. Now the 1-2. Outside, ball 2, 2-2. But the Twins have a big advantage in that they own the tiebreaker over the 2 teams chasing them for the final wild card spot, Detroit and Seattle. That's big. Now the 2-2. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. Junior Valentine decides that home plate is now 22 inches wide. And we'll go to the 7th. 2-1 Twins on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Ground ball up the middle. Polanco smothers, flips it out of the glove. Rehas a bare hand. In time! The double play of the year! How can you not smile about that one? It's a terrific play all the way around. Wasn't sure he's going to get to it. The flip, barehanded, and then able to get the throw off to finish the double play. Yeah, Logan likes it.
7 up, 7 down, all via the strikeout for Skeens.
11 strikeouts for Skeens. 6 innings of no-hit baseball in his first career start on the road. What a man!
Wow.
Paul Skeens! You gotta love it, Pittsburgh. He's yours. He's yours.
He did not disappoint. Came out, was spectacular. His first major league win.
De La Cruz is going to run on. There he goes. The pitch is down. The throw down is offline. Ellie De La Cruz takes third base. And that is a monumental steal. That's his 60th swipe of the season. He is the 5th man in the modern era to have 20 homers and 60 steals. It's Joe Morgan, Ricky Henderson, Eric Davis, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, he has this one, no problem.
It's this ball hard, way back to right field. Soto doesn't even move. Ohtani has homered in the All-Star game. 28 so far in the regular season, and in his second at.
The Bloom Daddy Show.
Played out in and around Cleveland.
Tomorrow afternoon, starting at 3 on WTAM 1100.
Eli Morgan's back out there, and Cade Smith is no longer warming up in the bullpen. First pitch swung on, tapped back to him. Julian is retired on one pitch on the comebacker to Eli Morgan. Here's Byron Buxton. So Cade Smith heated up the entire bottom of the sixth, but Morgan comes out for his second inning of work, and I'm guessing we'll see Tim Herron after this between Morgan and Buxton, with the left-handed hitting Matt Wallner on deck. Buxton tonight, a double and a walk. The pitch to him, and it's outside, ball one. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 6 left Minnesota. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors, 4 stranded Cleveland. Buxton fouling it straight back, 1-1 the count. Dollar Bank, proud to partner with the Guardians with 28 locations in Northeast Ohio. It started Dollar.Bank. Byron Buxton, second pick in the draft in 2012. The only guy picked ahead of him, now his teammate Carlos Correa, who went number 1 overall to Houston. Morgan's 1-1. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. The problem for Byron Buxton, since 2014, over the last 10 years, he has now been on the injured list 19 different times. The pitch, up and in, 3-1. 19 times on the injured list since 2014. Twice this year, knocking him out of 6 weeks of action. Bat held high above his head. The pitch to Buxton, and it's outside. That was strike 3 to Lane Thomas. It's ball 4 to Byron Buxton. So to first goes Buxton, and one time an elite base stealer, but he doesn't run much anymore because of the injuries. And we'll have the pitching change as Tim Herron will be summoned. 2-1 Twins. We're in the 7th.
Dollar Bank is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians. Only with Dollar Bank can you get a Cleveland Guardians debit card design and Guardians branded checks. And when you use your card at the Guardians team store online or at...
Time for the great mascot race. Ready? Go. And they're off. They're neck and neck. Look at them go. It's a wild crowd. It's the home stretch. It's too close to call. It's the play at the plate. It's Mariner Moose. Congratulations. You won the great mascot race.
Wow. 105.
Can't let anything go by.
105.
105.1. That was a legit 105 right there. That's
Strike 3 call, 105 on the inner edge. 105 miles an hour. Catches Machado looking, and all he can do is bow to the great Aroldis Chapman of the Pirates. Here's 2-0. Is into center field, and that's the ball game. What a game it was. A gem of a game. Goes to the Dodgers in 11 innings.
Well, it's Kike Hernandez that twice got it here, and it was Will Smith that ended it. Darned if you do, darned if you don't, and that's life against the top of this Dodger lineup. Yep.
It's this ball hard, way back to right field.
30-30 seasons. 30 homers, 30 steals. The Kansas City Phenom. Tim Herron now on to pitch for Cleveland. Matt Wallner's night is over. He had a pair of RBI singles to drive in the Twins' 2 runs, and he's lifted as a right-handed hitter. Instead will bat against Herron. Manuel Margot. 2-1 Twins up. The pitch in there, a strike from the rookie left-hander. Tim Herron, appearance number 70. 5-0, ERA 196. The next delivery goes to first, and back standing is Buxton. Seventh inning with the Twins leading 2-1. Buxton at first. The pitch waved at by Margot. 0-2. Everstream is Cleveland's business-only fiber network. Reliable connectivity your business deserves with fiber, internet, Ethernet, and more. Everstream, faster fiber, better business. The Indiana Hoosier sets, fires. Swing and a smash foul third base side. Still 0-2. Well, he didn't go to Indiana, but he's a mammoth Indiana Hoosier fan growing up outside Bloomington. Our outstanding director of travel, Jared Jones. Jared even has a pair of the candy striped pants the basketball team wears before games. The pitch swung on, tap to second. Glove by Jimenez. Steps on the bag. Throws to first. The Gold Glover made that look easy on the short hop. A 4-3 double play, and Heron continues the mastery of this Cleveland bullpen. Stretch time at the corner of Carnegie and Ontario. It is 2-1, Minnesota leading Cleveland.
The Phillies than anybody else. That one's out to left. That's pretty well hit. Hernandez is going back on the run out to the scoreboard, and it is gone! Swing and a hot shot out toward right center field. That's got a chance. It is gone! Out to center field. That one's well hit. Going back as Pages. It is gone! He's hit one to left. He's hit one to right. And now he hits one to center field.
There it is!
How do you like this start to the second half of this season? The Pirates are over 500. They've come back an improbable win.
Fairchild high fly, deep left center, off the wall. Here's the throw to the plate! Inside the park, home run! A pinch hit inside the Parker. Baseball is awesome.
Well, it hits off the wall out there as the two outfielders converge, and it shoots away from him. That's when J.R. House said, "Hey, Stewart, come on home."
Free in-home estimate or to find the closest Window World showroom near you.
It's Bill Wills after 9 tomorrow. Just how much holiday shopping are we going to do? WTAM 1100.
Well, a guy that we're going to get our first look at, Ronnie Enriquez. Guy throws in the mid-90s. He's got a good fastball. He's got a sinker. He's got a slider. He's got a changeup. And he's only making his 14th appearance with the Twins. Enriquez, 1-0 with a 2.60 ERA. He'll take over after Cole Sands worked a scoreless sixth. Well, so far this Minnesota Twins bullpen, which has had its problems, outstanding tonight. Here's Kyle Manzardo walking a fly out. Takes a changeup outside at 90 miles an hour. Enriquez is out of the Dominican Republic. The pitch on the inside corner to even the count, a strike. When I say it's first time Cleveland has seen Enriquez, it's the first time this year. He made his Major League debut here 2 years ago. The pitch, and it's outside. Another changeup, 2-1. Ronnie Enriquez. He works out of a windup. You don't see that a lot anymore from bullpen guys. The pitch, waved at. Good slider. Not very big either. 5'10", 165. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lane Thomas solo homer to center in the 4th. That's it. Cleveland down 2-1 here in the 7th. Enriquez kicks and delivers. And it's swung on, banged up the middle, base hit center field. And the tying runs aboard with Kyle Manzardo delivering. Boy, it's something when you're able to get big hits late in games. We'll get a pinch runner now. This will be Miles Straw, who is back with the ball club. Miles Straw just brought up from AAA Columbus. I guess maybe the proper terminology would be brought over, because Columbus playing in Toledo, so he had to drive from Toledo to Cleveland to get here. Told you about it earlier. As Steven Kwan on the injured list, he'll be eligible to come off, and they expect him to come off next Tuesday against the Reds. Carlos Carrasco designated for assignment. Here's Will Brennan. The pitch, and it's down at the knees, a strike. One of the reasons Straw was brought up is for his late inning defense and his ability to steal a base. He was starting to run more and run better lately here in Columbus. Draws the throw, almost picked off. Carlos Santana says, better check that one. He wants the Twins dugout to look about challenging that pickoff, and looked like Straw wanted to go on it. And did he get back in time? The Twins say, let's have a look. So Miles Straw had 30 steals and had been caught one time with the Columbus Clippers. And the question's going to be, was he picked off here? Pinch running to start the 7th. Oh boy. Well, the Guardians are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs. That's America's iron and steel leader. To learn more, visit cliffssteel.com. Carlos Santana feels like they have him picked off, so we'll see what the crew in New York says. Can you imagine just getting called up if you're picked off? Yikes, that is a tough way to come back to Cleveland, but we'll see what New York says. By the way, Kyle Farmer now at second base. And the Minnesota Twins hoping to get this call overturned. Manuel Margot stays out in right field. So the Guardians and the Twins in a 2-1 ball game. This is a huge call from New York here in the bottom of the 7th inning. A base hit by Manzardo. Straw pinch running, trying to get a little bigger lead. Looked like he had designs on stealing second. And it's taking New York a long time. And if you're Miles Straw standing at first base, you're going, no, please. Not with everything that I've gone through this year, not making the team out of spring training, being taken off the 40-man roster. But because of the long-term contract, he accepted the demotion to Columbus. Otherwise, you forfeit that contract, and you're not going to do that. And it started to play well for the Clippers. And New York trying to decide whether or not he is out. Boy, he might be out.
After review, the ball on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Minnesota is your challenge.
So, I don't know if you could understand that, but the call was overturned. Miles Straw's picked off. One down. Here's Will Brennan climbing back in with an 0-1 count. 1 for 2 with a single. Boy, is that a huge pickoff by the rookie Henriquez. Back to the windup. And the 0-1 pitch all the way to the backstop. That would have put the runner at second base. Although I guess you can't ever guarantee that that would have been the exact next pitch, but hard not to think that way. 1-1 the count. Now the next delivery, a swing and a pop-up. Shallow left center. Castro charging hard. The left fielder will make the catch. 2 down. Here's Bo Naylor, 1 for 2 with a single. 2-1. Minnesota leads here in the 7th. 17,391 tonight's paid attendance. The first pitch, Bo Naylor takes. It's a strike. Well, the Guardians are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs. That's America's iron and steel leader. To learn more, visit cliffsteel.com. The kick and delivery, and Naylor with a bouncing ball to second. Farmer will field it and throw him out. We'll go to the 8th, 2-1 Minnesota in the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
The number one event in the number two business is coming soon.
Well hit deep right. The power of De La Cruz. 4 extra base hits. He just crushed his second homer of the game. What a souvenir. Reds get one back in a big way. His 3rd career multi-home run game.
High fly ball, a pop-up really, down the right field line in foul territory. Oh, what an effort by Jimenez as he goes flying into the netting. Jimenez caught that ball and got it back into the infield.
Unbelievable. No fear whatsoever, and they have called for the trainer to come down there. He is still into the seating area.
Muncy sends a fly ball to deep center field. Harris is back. He's out of room. It's gone. 1. It's one in the air, deep right center field, and leaving the yard. A 2-home run game for Max Muncy. 1-2 from Stevens, carrying really well. Back to the wall, it goes, and it's gone. 3 home runs for Max Muncy.
News, talk, and sports on WTAM 1100 and on 106.9 FM.
We go now to the 8th inning. It's a 2-1 ball game. Nick Sandlin's on the pitch with Minnesota on top. Tim Herron went 2/3 of a scoreless inning. Another terrific outing by Herron and Eli Morgan. Eli went an inning and a third of scoreless relief. The sidewinding Nick Sandlin sinker-slider split. He'll kick and fire to Carlos Santana, who takes a knee-high strike batting left-handed. Santana 1 for 3, a single. Now the 0-1. Swung on, pulled foul through the first base coaching box, 0-2. Sandlin's ready. Here it comes. And it's fouled back and out of play, still 0-2. Detroit, Kansas City tied 1-1 in the 4th. Royals, of course, trailing Cleveland by 5. Detroit nipping at Minnesota for that final wild card spot. Santana pops one up. The second baseman, Andres Jimenez, on the skin portion of the infield, puts it away. Here's Royce Lewis, 0 for 3. Of course, it seems like every game's a big game now at this time of the year. Tampa leads Boston 5-2 going to the 7th. Boston's in trouble. I mean, they've got to almost feel like they've got to win out to have a chance to catch Minnesota for the final wild card spot, but they host Minnesota this weekend at Fenway. Royce Lewis waves at the slow slider, strike 1. Baltimore, man, they can't do anything anymore. They're getting shut out by San Francisco tonight, 4-0. 8th inning in Maryland. The pitch, waved at it again, 0-2 on Lewis. Baltimore now 3 games and back in New York. Right now the Orioles are the number 1 wild card seed. Miami beating up the Dodgers. Well, not so much anymore. Now it's 7-6 Miami, 6th inning. Mets lead Washington 5-1 in the 5th. The Mets right now are the 3rd wild card team in the National League, 1 game ahead of Atlanta. Well, Lewis took kind of a funky half swing, and now they're checking on him to see if he's okay. Well, this is another kid that's had a hard time staying healthy, and he grimaced after that swing. He chased a pitch way outside. They're looking at the left arm. Games that mean something. Let's see. Yeah, Cubs are out of it. Not giving you their score. They don't deserve it. Arizona and Colorado scoreless in the first. Arizona trails the Dodgers by 6. San Diego trails LA by 3.5. But both San Diego and Arizona are in right now as wild card teams. Everything else a little bit later on. And good news, Royce Lewis stays in the game. And he'll continue this at bat. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Sandlin. Swing and a miss. Boy, he just stayed with a slider. And Royce Lewis just fished at 3 pitches out of the zone. That is out number 2. Strikeout number 1. Here's the DH, Trevor Larnach, 0 for 2. Two to 1. Minnesota's got the lead, batting in the 8th. Base is empty, 2 down as Larnach takes down and away a splitter. The next pitch ripped back up the middle, base hit by the diving Rocchio into center. So Larnach is on with 2 down, and the batter Willi Castro 1 for 3 with a single. He'll bat left-handed. Well, they get Larnach out of there. He's got that bad hamstring. May take a home run to score Larnach from first. He is playing despite that bad hamstring. Nope, he's staying in the game. Interesting. Sandlin's ready, and the pitch to Castro. Fouled it straight back, strike 1. Minnesota has lost 8 times in 10 meetings with Cleveland this year, but Twins are up 2-1 tonight. 8th inning, 2 down, runner on. The next delivery, swung on, whack to deep right field. This ball is gone, and a mammoth 2-out, 2-run homer by Willi Castro to right. And the Twins lead it 4-1 here in the 8th inning. Castro with his 12th home run, giving him 57 RBIs. And boy, Minnesota has quickly put last night in the rear-view mirror and now have a 4-1 lead with 2 down, bases empty here in the 8th. And Nick Sandlin, after 2 outs, giving up the single and the bomb. Here's Ryan Jeffers, 1 for 3, a single. The wind and pitch, and it's a slider outside for ball 1. Sandlin kicks and fires, and it's a sinker strike. Sandlin now has given up 11 home runs this year. That's the 3rd most allowed on the ball club. The other 2 guys ahead of him, Ben Lively and Tanner Bybee, starters. Pitch swung on, grounded back up the middle. Rocchio with a sliding stop, gets up, fires to first, and gets Jeffers. Man, has he played some ball tonight on a defensive side of it. But Willi Castro has given Minnesota 4.
The Phillies than anybody else. That one's out to left. That's pretty well hit. Hernandez is going back on the run out to the scoreboard, and it is gone! Swinging a hot shot out toward right center field. That's got a chance. It is gone! Out to center field. That one's well hit. Going back as Pages. It is gone! one. He's hit one to left. He's hit one to right. And now he hits one to center field. Luis Arraez now. One out in the ninth. Line to center field. A base hit. Wade's coming around from second. Here comes the throw. He will be safe. Welcome to San Diego. Luis Arraez. Walk-off base hit. Padres win it.
And it should be no surprise that Arraez comes through with the big hit. Time to celebrate.
Ohtani scalds another baseball. Base hit in the right field. Pages struts home. 3-0 Dodgers.
That came off the bat at 119 miles an hour. Like, if I'm playing first, I don't want any part of that. That's the hardest of his career, 119.2. Wow. If you're keeping track at home. I mean, thank goodness that wasn't at somebody.
Valley Ford truck. The Bloom Daddy Show. People want it. Tomorrow afternoon at 3.
We will continue giving it to you
on WTAM 1100.
Well, the Twins are going to their closer in the 8th inning. Joan Duran with a 4-1 lead has 23 saves, only 2 blown saves. 6 wins, 9 losses, ERA 4.10. Duran has really struggled as of late. Duran, in his last 10 games, has gone 0-4 with a .788 earned run average. But he's out there now with a 4-1 lead. Throws 100 miles an hour, that fastball, curve, and split. Brian Rocchio batting left-handed, takes an inside corner strike. 0 for 2. Cleveland's mustered 1 run on 6 hits tonight. Ronnie Enriquez went a scoreless frame. Rocchio takes outside 1-1. Twins have had tremendous pitching tonight. Zebby Matthews, Cole Irvin, Cole Sands, Ronnie Enriquez. Now it's up to their closer, Duran, working in the 8th. The pitch is high, ball 2, 2-1. Duran, when Cleveland has hurt him, they've hurt him when he throws his curveball. And this guy throws over 100 miles an hour, and he throws that splitter in the low 90s. The pitch, and it's fouled back in the count, 2-2. Cleveland beat him earlier this year when he hung a curveball. And so we'll see if Duran has changed his approach on how he's going to work against Cleveland. Now the 2-2. Swung on, jam job, roll to first. Santana makes the play himself. Will Brennan hit a 3-run home run off Duran in the 9th inning back on May 19th when Cleveland won in this building 5-2. Top of the order, and Angel Martinez, he's had 5 hits here in this series. 3 last night, 2 for 3 tonight. Switch hitter in left, batting left-handed. Now the wind, now the pitch. And it's just a bit outside, ball 1. Gorgeous night again here off the lakefront. 76 degrees. Now the 1-0 pitch. Inside corner strike to even the count. And more great weather tomorrow night and for Thursday afternoon's game. Now the 1-1. Waved at, 1-2 the count. There's that splitter. 96 miles an hour. He calls it a splinker. Cross between a sinker and a split finger. Now the 1-2. Swung on, ripped to first, diving back in to grab. Santana up with a flip. And the pitcher Duran covering. And another great play by Santana at first, diving towards second on that smash off the bat of Martinez. And that is out number 2, and that'll bring up Andres Jimenez, who's grounded out 3 times tonight. 2 down, bases empty. 4-1 Minnesota here in the 8th. A huge comeback effort by the Twins tonight. Here's the wind and delivery, and it's on the outer edge, a called strike. Into the motion, Duran's next delivery, waved at, good curveball, 0-2. Duran rocks and fires, and the pitch swung on a miss, chased a curveball down by his back foot. So Duran dominates Cleveland in the 8th, 4-1 Minnesota on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Wow, 105.
Can't let anything go by.
105.
105.1. That was a legit 105 right there. That's
strike 3 call. 105 on the inner edge. 105 miles an hour. Catches Machado looking, and all he can do is bow to the great Aroldis Chapman of the Pirates.
The pitch. A little slow roller. Chapman. Bare hand. Got it! What a play!
Oh, look at him.
Chapman. A walk-off defensive play by Chapman. That is, of all the great plays he's made, that might be the greatest. That's as good a play to end a game as you could ever have. A 4-pitch walk to Soto, and they're loaded for Aaron Judge. Judge cranks one, deep left field, a grand slam, and the Yankees have the lead. Right on cue. He snaps his longest homerless drought, and just like that, the Yankees are in front. What a shot that was. What a moment.
Including LED letter sets, pylon signs, message centers, graphics, and wayfinding signs. Contact the experts at Brilliant Electric Sign to provide you a state-of-the-art signage solution that will grow your business. Visit them at brilliantsign.com.
Hi, it's Bill Wills. We'll talk Guardians Twins with Tom Hamilton, 8:45 in the morning, WTAM 1100.
The rookie Andrew Walters, who worked a scoreless frame last night, is on to pitch here tonight. Fastball, slider, and split. The split, he hasn't thrown much. He's got a live fastball. 4-1 Minnesota, as Nick Sandlin gave up 2 runs on 2 hits, struck out a batter in 1 inning. The youngster out of the University of Miami, 4th Major League outing, hasn't given up an earned run, covering 3 innings. Got his first Major League win last night. Brooks Lee, fellow rookie, switch hitter, batting left-handed. Takes a look at a ball down low, 96 miles per hour. Brooks Lee's dad is still, and has been for a long time, the head baseball coach at Cal Poly. The pitch, swing, and a little weak fly ball to shallow right. Coming hard and making a sliding catch is Will Brennan. Well done by Will Brennan. 1 down. Here's Kyle Farmer, first at bat, took over at second. Boy, Brooks Lee grew up in that town where Cal Poly is, San Luis Obispo. So he grew up, went to high school there, went to college there, still lives there. Pretty town right on the coast north of L.A. Kyle Farmer fouls one back into the seat, strike 1. 4-1 Minnesota. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a foul down the right side, 0-2. Louis Varland is warming for Minnesota. I can't imagine that he's coming into this game unless Minnesota scores a bunch. Not in a 4-1 ball game would you think he'd be getting his first shot at a Major League save. We'll see. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled at the plate. We'll do it again at 0-2. Still a 1-1 game. Kansas City and Detroit in the 5th inning in Missouri. Twins in control here, 4-1, 9th inning. The next delivery. Ooh. Slider a little outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Way outside. Ball 2, 2-2. Tomorrow night, Tanner Bybee and Bailey Ober. Boy, we've seen Ober enough that when he is on, look out. Bybee, an 11-game winner. Ober, 12-game winner. 6:40 first pitch. The 2-2. A touch high, full count. Walters, he's ready. Here it comes. Way outside, yanked the fastball, and Farmer's aboard with a 1-out walk here in the 9th. Top of the order now, Byron Buxton. He's doubled in 2 trips. He's also walked twice. Walters, hands belt high, lets it fly, and the pitch off the glove of Naylor. Pass ball moves Farmer up to second. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station ID on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeartRadio station.
Tom Hamilton with you on this beautiful summer night off the lakefront, along with Jim Rosenhaus and Brian Motze. 4-1 Twins, 9th inning. The pitch. High and jumping up to grab it is Naylor. Ball 2, 2-0. Walters checks second. He'll come to the plate and nicked the outside corner. 2-1 the count. In the bottom of the 9th, Ramirez, Naylor, and Thomas. 4-1 Minnesota. They've got a runner at second, 1 down. Top of the 9th. Now the pitch. Swing and a foul upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the set and delivery. Swung on, line to third, caught by Ramirez just before he crossed into foul territory. So Buxton lines out to Ramirez, 2 down. Runner still at second. Manuel Margot, the batter, 0 for 1. Right-hander against right-hander. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good slider. The set. The delivery. Swung on, drilled to left, but he pulled it foul. 0-2 the count on Manuel Margot. 4-1, Twins lead it. Runner at second, 2 down, 9th inning. Walters is ready. Checks second twice, comes to the plate. And the pitch foul to the upper deck. We'll do it again at 0-2. Again, Walters is ready. He lets it fly. And the pitch foul down the right side. Still a 0-2 count. Pitch number 19 of the inning. Misses outside 1-2. He's got a hard slider with that late break. 86 miles per hour. His fastball mid-90s. Former closer for the Miami Hurricanes, drafted a year ago. Walters is ready. He fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Last shot for Cleveland. 4-1 Minnesota. It's the middle of inning number 9 off the lakefront.
We wear them on our sleeves. We pour them out. Hearts. All of ours into your cardiovascular care.
Here's a high fly ball off of the bat at Jarren Duran. That one will leave the yard and give the American League its first lead of the night. Boy, this dream season for Jarren Duran continues here with a home run in the All-Star game.
He's a man that has power and speed, a lot of speed. The Boston got really athletic with their lineup. It's why they're succeeding, and he's going to be a huge part of the success in the second half. When he gets on base, look out.
This is what you stay for. Shohei Ohtani with the game on the line. 2 on, 2 out, game tied at 2. Here it comes. Ohtani with a base hit to right field. Hayward comes home to score. A showstopper and game ender.
The second career walk-off hit for Shohei Ohtani. And the show rolls on at Dodger Stadium.
Now Heim has a chance at redemption. Infield moves back. And he rifles one to right center. He is going to get the redemption. Heim walks it off. The Rangers win the opener. Baseball, unbelievable.
Jonah Heim with the game-winning run batted in to give Texas a 4-3 win here in 10 on opening night.
Work against Juan Soto. Soto hammers this to right field and gone. A solo shot for Juan Soto, his 10th of the year, and we are all tied up. And this is belted and deep and way gone. Wow. First multi-home.
He's been a 1 inning and done, but he's trying for a 6-out save tonight. Jose Ramirez 0 for 3 on his 32nd birthday. Twins up 4-1. The pitch, high heat, ball 1. Ramirez, Naylor, and Thomas. 4-1 Minnesota, bottom of the 9th. The kick and delivery, and it's in there, a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lane Thomas solo homer to center in the 4th. That's been it offensively for Cleveland. Duran's pitch waved at. 97-mile-an-hour splitter. Splitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jose Ramirez. Duran is ready. Here it comes. Checked on a pitch down and in. That hard curveball. This is what makes this guy so tough. 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Then he changes your eye level with a mid-upper 90s splitter. Then that wicked curveball. Now the 2-2. Swing and a liner toward left. Down the line it goes. It's getting down for a base hit. 1 hop up against the wall. Leadoff double by Jose Ramirez. His 35th. Boy, he hit that a long way down that left field line. It barely missed hitting the warning track. Hit right near the track on the grass, took one hop up against the wall. And there's the start to the ninth. Here's Josh Naylor, 0 for 3 tonight. 4-1 Minnesota in the bottom of the ninth. Josh Naylor trying to join Jose Ramirez as a 30-100 man. 30 homers, 100 RBIs. 1 homer shy. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. Griffin Jax, who went multiple innings last night, is warming in the Twins bullpen. He gave up the homer to Kyle Manzardo. Now the 1-0 pitch. In there, a strike on a curve. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, yeah, and Jax talked about it after the game last night. The challenge when you work more than that 1 inning, coming out after sitting down while your team's hitting, to come back out and recreate that adrenaline that you need to be effective.
Now the pitch. Fouled back, and oh, did he have a cut. Helmet goes flying. 1-2 the count on Naylor. Ramirez at second. Nobody out in the ninth with the Twins up 4-1. Last night it was the 8th inning comeback win. This year, Cleveland, as the right-hander sets and fires. And strike 3 called. Backdoored him with a curveball. Out number 1, strikeout number 2. Cleveland has won twice this year when they've trailed after 8 innings. David Fry on deck to bat for Miles Straw. Lane Thomas 1 for 3 with that solo homer to center as catcher Ryan Jeffers out to the mound to make sure that he and Duran are on the same page. 4-1, Twins lead it. Runner at second, 1 out, bottom of the ninth. What a great trade this was by Derek Falvey and company. They got Duran from Arizona for Eduardo Escobar 6 years ago. The set, the delivery, curveball beauty. Strike 1 called. Outfield spread out, medium deep. The next pitch. Thomas checked on a curve in the dirt. Good block by Jeffers. Keeps the ball in front of the plate. And the count 1-1. Duran trying to get a 6-out save. He's made 23 pitches in the 2 innings he's worked. Now the 1-1. Curveball down and away. Ball 2, 2-1. Duran's ready. Here it comes. Swing and a chopper to third, foul. And a 2-2 count now on Lane Thomas. Twins up 3 in the ninth. Ramirez at second, 1 down. Thomas awaiting the 2-2 offering. Here it comes. Way outside. That's a non-competitive curveball because it was in the left-handed hitter's batter's box. He just tried to do too much with that breaking ball. And a full count on Lane Thomas. With David Fry, the pinch hitter, on deck. Now the payoff. Swing and a foul tip. Barely got a piece of it. We'll do it again at 3-2. Good at bat here by Lane Thomas. Duran, a long look in. Now the hands resting just above the belt. He lets it fly. A swing and a foul to the upper deck. Still a full count on Lane Thomas, who's been able to fight off some 2-strike pitches. 7 pitches and counting. Duran's ready. Here it comes. Swinging a foul third base side. Boy, you wonder how anybody hits this guy. Duran's got 3++ pitches in that fastball, curve, and splitter. And not many people do hit him. He only has 2 blown saves. This is pitch number 9 of the at-bat. Here it comes. Outside ball 4. What an at-bat. Lane Thomas is aboard with a 1-out walk. 2 men aboard, 1 down. Pinch hitter David Fry to the plate. David Fry is going to see a new pitcher. Griffin Jacks, who gave it up in the 8th last night, worked multiple innings last night, is being summoned here in the bottom of the 9th with Cleveland having runners at first and second. 1 out. Minnesota up 4-1 as we take a timeout.
We wear them on our sleeves. We pour them out. Hearts are important. And we at Cleveland Clinic.
Wow, 105.
Can't let anything go by.
105.
105.1. That was a legit 105 right there. That's
Strike 3 call. 105 on the inner edge. 105 miles an hour. Catches Machado looking, and all he can do is bow to the great Aroldis Chapman of the Pirates. Lone strikeout. There goes Ohtani, and he's going to steal it. Number 40 for Shohei. And so he's one swing away at this point from history. First pitch. 40-40! Walk-off grand slam! No way! What a moment! History! The 6th member of the 40-40 club makes the most dramatic entry into the club you could imagine.
The pitch. A little slow roller. Chapman. Barehand. Got him! What a play!
Oh, look at him.
Chapman. A walk-off defensive play by Chapman. That is, of all the great plays he's made, that might be the greatest. That's as good a play to end a game as you could ever have.
Right-hander Griffin Jacks. He went an inning and a third last night. Gave up the 2-run homer to Kyle Manzardo. And he is on to pitch with Cleveland trailing 4-1. Runners first and second, 1 out. Jacks, 4 wins, 5 losses, 8 saves, 6 blown saves. Earned run average 218. A 185 batting average against. 87 strikeouts in 66 innings. Mid-90s fastball, curveball, slider change. Pinch hitter David Fry coming to the plate. David Fry, as a pinch hitter, is 3 for 23. On the year, batting .262, 14 homers, 50 RBIs. Ramirez at second. Thomas at first. Cleveland down 3. 1 down in the 9th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball in on the hands. Strike 1. 96 miles per hour. Outfield again. Medium deep. Spread out. Here's the next offering. Down low. 1-1 the count. Well, Cleveland has brought the tying run to the plate here in the bottom of the ninth. Down 4-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good change. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jax is another guy with a hard changeup. His changeup's in the low 90s. He works first base side of the rubber. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Chase the slider away. That is out number 2. And Cleveland down to its last hope in Will Brennan. Well, he got that game-winning 3-run homer off Duran back in May. Can he get a 3-run homer off Jax to tie it up here in the ninth? 2 out, 2 on. Twins on top 4-1. Brennan 1 for 3, a single. The set and the delivery. High and wide, ball 1. Now you give the Twins a lot of credit after what happened last night. Back in a big way here this evening. The 1-0 pitch. Waved at. 1-1 the count. Kansas City, Detroit 1-1 game in the 6th. 4-1 Twins. They're an out away from a huge win. 2 on, 2 out the pitch. Swung on. Tapper slowly hit to short. Lee charges gloves, boots it. Ball rolls to the mound, backed up by Jax. Bases loaded. That's got to be a hit. That was so slowly hit, and Lee is so deep at short. Charging in, he tried to swoop it and throw on the run. The base hit will load him up for catcher Bo Naylor, who's 1 for 3 with a single. So the bases are loaded, and still Cleveland's got a heartbeat. Bo Naylor 1 for 3, a single. Bases loaded, 2 down. 4-1 Minnesota, the pitch. Swung on a little weak bouncer to first. Charged by the pitcher. Jax gloves, runs to the bag himself. Ball game's over. Twins win 4-1.
Are you tired of replacing chain store quality sofas? Don't miss Wayside Furniture's factory authorized savings event on select premium custom upholstery brands with extra savings on top of our everyday low prices. Plus, ask about Wayside Furniture's special financing options and how to get free delivery. Wayside's factory authorized savings event is going on now. 1367 Canton Road in Akron. Furnishing Northeast Ohio for 87 years. Find us at wayside-furniture.com.
When you travel, they always say, get a room with a view. And there's no better way to travel than in a roomy new Toyota, like the best-selling RAV4. Now through September 30th, get 4.99 APR financing on a new gas-powered 2024 RAV4. Or lease a RAV4 LE for $339 a month for 36 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license.
Tyler O'Neill has homered on opening day in 4 straight openers. Tyler O'Neill has just set a record by homering in 5 consecutive opening days. He's got it all to himself with a home run here tonight in Seattle.
5 opening days in a row. New record.
2-2. And a high towering fly ball left center. That's pretty well hit. Ramos to the track and wall. That ball is gone. A 2-run homer for Goldschmidt. Number 350 in his career.
This is a guy that has an idea of what he's looking for. That's number 10 on this season for Goldie. And as you mentioned, number 350 in the career of Paul Goldschmidt.
This will be the 7th pitch to Langford. And he hammers that ball deep out to left. Gone! The Langford Grand Slam has opened it up for the Rangers. 6-0.
Man, he fouled off pitch after pitch. He got the one he wanted. He knew he got it right away. We're starting to see this career take off.
Lone strikeout. There goes Ohtani.
Cleveland Guardians Baseball has been brought to you by Cleveland Clinic Children's, nationally ranked and locally trusted children's hospital with hands you trust. By Progressive. For a job you'll love, visit progressive.com/careers. By Dollar Bank, proud banking partner of the Cleveland Guardians.